You are watching an adaptation of Vampire the Masquerade's 5th edition, based in Chicago. The game might include topics, actions, and events that some viewers do not agree with. In vampire stories, there will be blood, and nothing is sacred. The RPG table and cast of The Last Breath are happy that you're here and want to ensure you're enjoying the show. If you're affected by a topic, we believe it is important to take a break. The story you see is being created live, and this is your only trigger warning. The sun is setting. Prepare to wake up and play a game about vampires.
It had different scenes included.
Yes.
And it was freaking
Right?
glorious because you had to watch it at different locations to get the possibility of seeing different scenes in it. And that
Right?
just blew my mind. Like little Easter eggs, like him being angry in one scene going into the next.
The fucking
Junie.
rendering time that goes into that too, from like the technical standpoint. They
Huge.
basically had to render the movie out 3 different times.
You want context or are we just going
No, we're just gonna go with
Just
it.
let
Fuck
me
it.
nerd out. It's fine.
It's fine. Hi everyone. Good evening and welcome to the Vampire Last Breath. This week has been about bonding, blending in, and learning about others because Junie needs to read. The kindred from DC as well as Chicago have met up and created bonds. As Dragon and Rose have started to mingle in Chicago, the last 2 members of the DC group have passed over: Chester the Tremere and Aaron the Malkavian, or as other Malkavians have known her as Mary Claire. Tonight, most of the elders are in a meeting at Tano's house. Yay! This seems to be a quiet night for the coterie in their dorm room. Meanwhile, Sun is running around Chicago. Rumors are he's heading west and out of the city. Some rumors have said he's gone underground. But many know that some of his places and allies have been bombed. So where he is currently seeking shelter, we don't know. Many would say it's a quiet night before the storm, and here we are, with Tula Sombra that have visited a Nosferatu Primogen and found out information. What will the kindred do with it? And how will they plan? Kindred, please give me a rouse check. Dear viewers, next week is our season finale. This is the last time our coterie will be together on their own this season. So let's find out how this will go tonight. Hello, I'm your storyteller, Jeannie Vanesh, and this is what we know now.
I'm a hungry bitch. I get up and get drink.
You're always hungry.
Addie's not hungry, but she's going to walk to the kitchen calling out family meeting as she goes.
Oh, did you bring wings?
It's not that kind of family meeting.
Oh.
Lexi will strut out of the room, already a spritzer in hand from the mini fridge in her closet, and just
Real
go and
smart
sit on the
idea, by the
couch.
way.
Oh yeah, peek.
Ash goes to the kitchen, makes some popcorn, grabs a blood bag, and heads into the living room.
Oh, can you toss me that bag? I can get my own bag. Never mind.
Yep. Addie sits in chair in the living room once everyone's settled with their stuff. Okay, I went and I visited Ani 8 Ball yesterday. And found out just how bad last weekend was up north and why we really shouldn't go. It's bad and it's pushing towards the south, so we should know what's up there. So North Park and Forest Glen look like it's the Guru and the BSDs battling it out. The Sabbat grounds are mostly around the Maryhill Catholic Cemetery, the Calvary Catholic Cemetery, the Rose Hill Cemetery, St. Luke Cemetery, and the Mount Olive Zion Garden Cemetery. And I think the BSDs are in there too. Oh, and potentially one of the worst bits right now, they're marauders around. I had to ask what those were. They're not fun.
Ash just looks at her and then just drains the bag in one go.
TLDR, bad mages, don't fuck with them. They don't care.
Or kill as fast as possible.
That too.
Got it.
What's the best way to kill one if we run into one?
Be unseen, sneak up on them, and murder them.
Oh, I could do that.
Hopefully. Hopefully you can do that.
Oh,
They're
Yeah.
like a reality unto themselves.
I was told to stay the fuck away from them.
So
I was
yes,
told
you
to stay
you
the fuck away
stay
from the north side.
you
okay,
stay away from them unless you have no other option.
fair. No, I wasn't
And
planning
then
on.
if you have no other option, go full alpha strike from the shadows if at all possible.
Something converging on the Chicago Athletic Association. So definitely avoid there.
Okay.
I'm just hearing generally avoid the north side.
Yeah.
North is bad,
yeah.
south is good.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
South side for life.
So who wants to go to the Bahamas?
Like the real Bahamas or the fake we make it here in the dorm Bahamas?
Like the real Bahamas, like with Cabana Boys and like the beach.
That kind of breaks the whole don't leave the city thing that we're not supposed to do because we're under accounting.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's not leaving the city if it's
It's leaving
in
the city.
Okay,
in the Fey multiverse.
I
that-
will get us all body pillows. We can dress them like ourselves, leave them in the dorms, and then we go to the Bahamas. It'll be
Yep,
fine.
definitely will trick our Guru, Yep, for
Mhm.
sure. Dex would have a field day
We
with
can
that. You
just
saw
like,
how
I don't know,
worried she
rub
was
our
last weekend.
stink all over them or something, I guess.
You saw how worried she was last weekend.
Yeah, I guess. She can come with us.
Do you want the prince to decide we've disobeyed?
Just
No.
looks at Ash, just like,
With
okay, counter offer.
you literally hopped
Counter
over a
offer.
pile of person that disobeyed.
Counter offer. The prince comes with us.
Good luck convincing him to do that when the city is under siege.
Yeah.
His wife would love it though. You start with
And the
her,
other
you work
part
your
of
way up
that
the tree.
is Xander is already looped into helping out.
Well, don't forget, group, there is the house that I bought that's a bit further south. So if anybody
Okay.
needs to crash someplace, you all should have keys.
Yeah.
Is it still in the Chicago
It's still
City
in
limits over there?
Chicago. It's
just
just
on the outskirts?
further south.
Oh, Lexi,
Mm.
how's your knife fighting coming?
Better-ish. Like, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with both throwing knives and like regular knives.
Ash looks at her and then he goes into his room and he takes out a box and comes back into the living room and hands it to her.
Box.
Fancy
I like
box.
box. She'll open the box.
One of inside there are two knives. One is black with gold patterns. She would recognize these as the knives that Kara gave to Ash,
Okay.
but they're looking very different now. One is black with gold patterns and a bunch of symbols that seem to relate to time,
Okay.
and the other is a light blue and white with silver engravings on it.
Love that. This due to cold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that one feels cold when you touch it.
Ooh, spicy. What do these do?
Ash points to the black and gold one. He says, that one, it simulates a Fey art called Chronos. Basically, you activate it, things start. You'll be able to do things before people can see it.
That sounds
Makes it a lot
fun.
harder to defend against. Thing is, once you've used it, you're going to need to treat the weapon to be able to use it again. This is more advanced stuff. It's like the
Hades was
Heartseeker.
doing. I saw him feeding Vitae to his chain the other weekend.
Yes. That one, instead of feeding it Vitae, you have to bury it in quartz crystals and leave it in the sunlight for at least 8 hours.
Okay. So bury it in quartz and leave it in the sunlight for 8 hours.
The other one, he points to the light blue and silver one.
Mm-hmm.
That one is related to winter. And once you've used it, you have to leave it in liquid nitrogen for 12 hours.
That's an interesting
nitrogen
one.
For 12 hours.
So just hand it back off to you and science lab it?
I'm pretty sure I can find liquid nitrogen.
I
Pretty
mean,
sure you can buy liquid nitrogen from
Yeah.
Walmart.
and I don't think Walmart, but specialty baking stuff.
Well, you could always use no, that's not nitrogen though.
Ooh.
They make nitrogen ice cream. I'm sure you can get liquid nitrogen easier than you think.
and I sent you the particulars on these blades in Discord.
Nice. Cool. I will toss that in my notes. Thank you. She'll
Take
kind of
care, hon.
look at them and then after feeling them over, she'll put them back in the box and just kind of yeah, thank you. Obviously you put a lot of, I guess that kind of makes sense why you were looking for stuff last weekend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure I don't mess them up.
Well, with the way these things work, you can put them to better use than I can. So,
Okay. Thank you.
There is a tap on the door, kind of like a little finger scratchy.
I'll get it. Addie'll go get the door.
And you'll see bells. I actually just I said fuck it. But Mrs. Frisbee in there with a cute little outfit she'd wear. And she's scratching at the door, kind of looking up, waiting for the door to open.
Hi, Bells. What's up?
Hi.
You're not at the big bad meeting for the adults?
You know my mentor is
I know who your mentor is, yeah.
I already know it. Wait, you know about the meeting too?
You know who my mentor is.
Right. Well, I came to tell you guys because I didn't remember if you guys knew, but I wanted to tell you guys so that you guys knew, so that everyone was knowing that we are all on the same page, and then we wanted to make sure that you knew that we knew that.
Do you want to just come inside so you don't have to go through all of this a second time before you finish?
Oh. Okay, can I get a spritzer? I left hungry. I forgot to get something to eat. That's
yeah,
my
sure.
bad. I'm sorry.
Let me go
Hi,
grab
how
you
are
one.
you?
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, Addie'll go and grab her a spritzer.
She'll quietly kind of mouse walk to everything. Wait.
I found Bells.
Hi, Bells.
hey, Bells.
Hey, how are you guys all doing?
Good.
Did you guys have a good night? Good day? I'm sorry. Yes. Good day. Did you guys have a good day?
I slept so hard.
Yeah, I tend to do that. I kind of I work up a tizzy, and then all of a sudden the sun comes up, and I just pass out into bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I wake up, I'm right where I left. I still don't get over
That's
that.
the dream.
She'll hand her a spritzer.
Jill just kind of, with her little claw, pop it off and just drink. And just drink until it's all gone. Well, that was a thing. How are you guys all doing? You guys are doing good. Did you guys hear all the big bag stuff? Yes, yes, yes.
Mhm.
North
Stay
Oh,
away
okay.
from the north side is essentially what we got out of it.
Yeah.
North bad.
North bad, but north going to
North's
us.
coming south.
Yeah.
Winter is coming.
Yeah.
I thought we were already in winter.
Second winter's coming.
Well, no, I mean
Like
it's a
second breakfast, but not as fun.
But
Ooh,
the
but what
thing-
about 11sies?
How can you have second winter when you're still in winter, but you're going through the normal cycle of what the fuck is going on with Mother Nature? And is she on her period or is she in menopause?
Chaos bullshit. That's how.
Oh, that's fair. For sometimes I think it's just the Fae just fucking with us, saying, "Ha ha ha! You think you're really dealing with more shit? Guess what? We're dealing with a lot more. Suffer."
That's not necessarily out of character.
But I don't want to suffer. I think that we all should have a decent amount of things going on, but not too many things that are enough things that we're all at least dealing with shit, you know? So, right, that's a whole thing. But you all know about the big meeting that's going on. Yes, 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 yes.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
know that they've
Yes, yes,
gotten
yes,
all
yes.
the same information that you just got, so we don't have to turn around and double back against each other, right? Yes?
Something like that.
I mean, there's probably a little bit more that we don't know, but that's fine
Well,
because we're supposed to not get into all of that shit. We're supposed to let the adults handle this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Above our pay grade, we're babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Even Ash, who's a baby,
Like a slightly older baby.
Still a baby.
toddler.
She'll just like pinch his cheek, just baby.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know your 1, 2, 3s and your ABCs.
Don't know
Yep.
ABCs.
Don't know ABCs. Can't
Just
count. one,
does
two,
not
three.
even know name.
Knows how to cook and make 3 meals though.
Yeah, that
Fair
basic
enough.
feeding.
I have been getting better at cooking.
I noticed.
How can you notice? You don't eat. Out of all of them, you don't eat.
The smell.
Oh, fair. Anyhow,
I'm working on that.
what, you're getting better at the smell? Or getting
No,
him to eat?
on
Yeah.
making food that he could eat.
Ooh, are you going through all of the supernatural spoofy stuff?
Bells, I've been going through all the supernatural spooky stuff since before you knew me.
No. I meant the stuff that Trisha gave you.
And then some, I think.
Yeah. You don't think
Not
we
just
don't?
the stuff that Trisha gave me.
Ooh.
Got some stuff from another source too.
No, I'm not going to ask that question because I don't think that I'm privy to that.
Wow, you don't want to ask? You don't want to know?
There's things I know when to ask and when not to ask. And when he says other stuff that isn't kindred bound, well,
I'm
yeah.
teasing. Bells, I'm teasing. Because
Okay.
she pointed her nos, just making a joke.
Oh, sorry. Anyhow, so you guys are all aware about what's all going on and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
I'm a little worried about it, but at the same time, I mean, I had to go through 5 checkpoints just in the Undercity alone to get here.
Yeah, I'm worried about it too. I'm been told not to worry. I'm gonna worry anyway.
But when the big old puppies turn around and sniff me,
Mm-hmm.
look, the underworld is where we live, but the big puppies kind of make me a little jittery, especially when I can't see the puppies.
Mm-hmm.
And when they pick me up by my cloak, I get a little jittery.
Fair.
And then I might put cherry bombs in their fur.
It's a bad idea.
Probably a bad response.
Don't do that.
Oh, I didn't know that it was a puppy that was picking me up. And that's an automatic defense.
Putting bombs on someone's an automatic defense.
Well, of course, it makes them
Mental
Are you sure
explode.
it's not
Maybe.
Kindred?
Lexi will remember this.
I'm gonna file that in the things that I need to watch out
You,
for.
you like fire way more than you should. Fire bad.
I didn't see
Yeah,
it,
how do
Paul.
you fire? Because I can't fire like at all.
Like this, break out a plasma lighter,
Oh no. I mean, I
No,
like
she
fire,
fires.
but the little cherry bombs don't fire. They just pop and irritate their skin against the fur.
Mm,
It's a little flashbang.
You good?
okay.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
And yeah, no, but I like fire. I mean, wait, don't you know how to handle your Bane?
Is Bane like the mask guy from Batman?
No, Bane is what causes you to say fire bad and run away.
Oh,
I was
fire
born in
bad.
darkness.
Very bad.
I wasn't
I'm
born
not
until
born.
I was 13 years old.
You're still born in the dark, aren't you?
Fire fun.
But yeah, I
Fire
mean,
And you can control fire. That's different.
I mean, we do
I
call
also
him.
Yeah.
don't really have a bane because I don't really have a beast. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we call
Oh,
you the.
your Bane's like your beastie, right?
We have the Bane because we have beasties. But
Right.
I could control my Bane. You can't. That's funny.
No.
Oh,
Babies. We're
Baby.
babies.
yes.
Does
but you-
not know ABCs.
Tiny
does not know
babies.
BANE.
Says the woman who could turn around and become tentacle squid goddess. Thank you very much.
That doesn't. Besides the point.
Pulls out fake coffee mug sips.
Lexi just sips the spritzer.
Oh my god, it's Ursula and
Besides the
Ariel.
point.
Looks at Austin. We are.
I mean, we
So
call
I'm stealing your voice. Got it.
we call Ash
Don't
the
you touch
Human
my throat.
Torch, which is known. They call Alexis a spin goddess.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Keep my mouth shut. I'm going to keep my mouth
we're
shut.
working on you,
Better to be
Austin.
known for that than what I'm actually good at.
Oh, what
Fair.
information? We all know that.
No, I wasn't talking about that either, but
I thought that was about you being spun around. Never mind.
There's some things I don't say in front of Polite Company. Anyhow, so you can't be babies when you've already got nicknames and reputations within the city. Nice try.
I don't have a nickname or a reputation. I get to still be a baby.
No, you have titles.
No, you have titles.
Ugh,
that's
Hi!
even more name.
don't remind me.
And you'll see Belle's just curtsy. Tell lady
No. No.
Addie's Brook
No.
of the La Sombra.
look, at least she didn't do the full title.
Hair.
It's too long, and I can't say all
Still
this.
can't properly say it.
I mean, who can?
Grandmama.
I mean, she's from there. Of course she does.
Tano.
He's kind of from there.
Most of the rest of the court.
It's La Sombra. What'd you expect? Come on. There are some La Sombra that go into really, really, really long titles that take at least 4 or 5 minutes to actually say. At least yours is a minute and a half.
So what I'm hearing is every Sombra that I meet from now on, I just need to say their full title every single time I talk
Please
to them.
no.
Oh, God. That's a lot. That's going to take.
So long.
Yeah. There's
Not
one
worth
that
it.
has like 10 names to them.
So if I ever need
Only
to
10?
distract a Lasombra,
Well, I mean, there are only about
I think
400.
I'm at like 6 or 7 as it is.
I mean, there's one that has about 50. Do you know how hard
Yeah,
it
no,
is
I'm
to say
at
all
6.
that? You get to
That's
you
a
get to the,
mouthful.
that's when you get to the point where you just ADAS them. They make everything into an initial or an acronym. We all blame it on corn. So anyhow, so you guys are all very ready for this, right? You're ready. You're gonna go and
Yeah, ready because we're
I
not
have
fighting.
booked my tickets to the Bahamas.
oh, right, sure.
Just in case.
Bells,
you
we're
know,
not
things
fighting.
go
We're not
wrong.
supposed to get dragged into this.
Good to know. That was not on the dance card for 2024, but okay. Finger guns.
Like we've been training so that we can protect ourselves, but we're not supposed to get pulled into that big battle.
Yep.
There's a difference between responding and acting, and we're responding, not acting.
Tano told me, and I might be misquoting, but don't do stupid, and you get a star.
Yeah,
I want a
basically.
fucking star.
Wait, there's stars?
Hades is winning, by the way.
I know he's got like 13 of them now. It's ridiculous.
What a star?
He keeps
Sleeping
kicking
with
my
the
ass.
teacher, it's not.
Yeah,
Not the same.
Hades is cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating on Tano?
No, not
spill
on
the
Tano.
tea.
He's not
I don't
cheating
know.
on
No,
Tano.
what I'm
He's-
saying is
he's
he's got
cheating
stars
in the
it's because
competition
they're,
because
you
he
know,
fucks
together.
Do you think that if we spread a no, no,
I
I
could
just heard
totally
fuck you
spread
from
a
the other
rumor.
room.
Ash is just like, that is a good way to get yourself killed.
Idea. That's a bad idea. I nope.
Mhm.
Tell Tano that I want a star or I'm going to start a rumor.
I will tell Tano that you get a star because I said so, and I'll put you on the board.
Yay.
Okay, right.
So again, we're babies.
Yeah, we like stars, all right.
Yeah, gold stickers.
How about
I like gold stickers on his board. Get it clear. Not just any stickers.
I just like stickers.
I got stickers for if you will help me fight on next Saturday.
Nice
she-
try.
She pulls out the
Supposed
she
to.
pulls the stickers out and they're like the smell me
Why
scratch
next
me stuff.
Saturday?
Why not?
That's oddly specific.
That
It's
is
not-
very specific.
It's just, I've got a whole little thing going on, a small little pit, fighting pit for new people and people to turn around and
No, thank you.
No. The implication was not about a fighting pit.
No, it's not.
It is.
We're not going to
No.
agree to this.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, give me the stickers for having to say no.
Oh, she hides the stickers in her cloak.
Bells.
Hmm.
Give me the stickers.
Look, I just think that
Give me the stickers, Bells.
but I think it'd be best if I just keep on hold for a moment. Just for a moment, a little bit longer. How about that? I'll give you
You
the
realize
stickers at the
how
end of the
much
night.
trouble I would be in if I was on that battlefield? Not just with Grandmama.
Mm.
Tano would
I
kick your
don't
ass.
want to see angry Tano.
Okay.
Pretty sure your grandmama would kick your ass too.
Absolutely. I've seen her rip shit apart.
Yeah. Bitch is scary.
Anyway, so yeah, we're busy next Saturday.
Yep.
Oops.
Pickles. Okay. Oh.
I'm not busy.
Oh, you have?
You're busy.
You are so busy.
You're busy.
Somebody has to help us go to the Bahamas.
But you
You're
should.
supposed to babysit us, so you're busy.
Yeah, you're busy.
Because we're busy.
Holds Ash's arm. You're very busy.
Holds Ash's other arm and whispers, I will give you the magic bag if you don't.
All right. Okay.
Pretty sure Emma would
What if
kill
I
you
just
if
go
you were on
set
that
the place on
battlefield.
fire during the day?
But which place are you going to set the fire to?
I don't know.
Yes.
You said something
And
about
also,
a fight
like-
club.
Also,
yeah, I
like,
know. But
don't
why would
they
you?
have like mages and shit? So it's not like it's just
They
gonna be
have
kindred at
marauders.
night.
I'm talking Fight Club. I'm not talking about.
Anger room.
Oh, Bells, you don't have to lie to us. We're not dumb.
Actually, I wasn't really talking about
Actually-
mages. I'm being honest. She's
I don't
looking
believe
very.
you.
She's looking very perplexed and like, where does mages come into Fight Club when you're talking about kindred?
The kindred up north are allied with mages,
Oh, that
The bad kind.
marauders.
Oh, those people. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about them. Bad, majorly bad.
Mm-hmm.
Talking more like going south.
No.
Or to the Bahamas.
Right.
I'm on board with the Bahamas idea now.
Yep.
I
wonder-
wasn't so on board with it before. But
Right?
Bells is convincing me.
Is there a Bahamas, Illinois?
No.
Shit.
I mean, there can be. If we talk
Lexi
to
has
the band,
zero idea if there is or not. She's just saying no.
We could go to we could.
We could go to Fairyland.
We could go to no, we can't go to Fairyland. We talked about this already.
We could go to Paris. Paris, Illinois. It's down south.
No,
we
but
could go to
then we're leaving
Santa Land. We
Chicago.
didn't get to go to Santa Land before.
Christmas World.
Christmas World.
Christmas World.
We didn't get to go to Christmas World.
Yeah.
We were supposed to. It was gonna
Either
be a fun
Christmas
time.
World or the Bahamas. Those are your options.
Yep.
Well, Christmas World is in Indiana, so that's
Mhm.
closer.
Mm-hmm.
Can do that.
I really want to see that concert.
Which concert?
I don't know. There was one with Taylor Swift.
Not in Illinois. That was like
No,
last
it's
year.
in like 3 weeks.
Where?
No, you're right. That was like last year.
That was last year when she came. She did all of the U.S. and then went to international territories. I know it's for
But we're not fighting bells.
okay.
We've been told not to fight, so unless our sires say otherwise, yeah.
Makes you feel like shit.
No, I
Well,
don't,
I don't
their
think
sire,
Ambrose
Good to
my
know.
grandsire.
I don't think Ambrose is going to tell me to fight.
I am sure as shit know that Grandmama is going to say no. I have been given explicit instructions to not go to the north side, which is why I went and saw 8-Ball.
I haven't talked to my mom in like 3 weeks.
That seems like a personal issue.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But that just means she hasn't given you permission to fight, so you're busy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But she also didn't give me permission not to. No, I want a fucking sticker.
Listen,
I need a fucking sticker.
Listen,
No, you're
Bells,
right. I
it
got
will
this. You're
literally take like an act of like God or fate that is
Right.
going to make this a thing.
Right?
I mean, unless the prince or mom or Kane himself tells us to fucking do
Why?
it.
Why the faces? Why the faces?
Ash just looks
Bells just looks at Ash.
Ash just looks at Alexis like, you just had to say that. You just felt the need
Why the face?
to say that.
Wait, what?
Say what?
Who?
Yeah, listen, I already know about the things, but like, whatever. If they're gonna make us do something, then they have to. I'm gonna say it. Like,
What the fuck?
I'm
is
not
shit?
just gonna take signs from the universe that sits here and they're like, "Oh, Alexis, go do this. Oh, Alexis, go do that." No.
No, we're babies.
Nobody's sitting here telling me to go that
babies.
I need to go and do anything. As a matter of fact, everything's telling me to not do anything.
Right.
Everything's
You
Everything.
telling me to
realize
show
this
up for
Literally
means
my
that they are
lessons.
going to come and tell us now.
I
mean, they
mean,
could try.
looks around.
everything.
As you look around, I want everyone to give me a what's an awareness.
Oh, motherfucker.
I
This is
didn't-
why we
I-
have mediocre things.
I'm not the one who said it.
I know. Let's arouse.
Ash
Alice.
knows.
Hey, Junie,
hungry.
can I
Yes.
add dice for the thing that Ash
I'm
did?
also
that-
hungry.
Yes,
Cool.
because
I'm gonna burn a willpower.
somebody
because-
just invoked your goddess.
Crit 8.
Fucking willpower.
Okay,
Willpower.
I got a crit 8.
Crit 7.
Also crit 7.
Crit 5.
Oh,
We are not fucking blind.
as Alexis has said, fate. It's almost as if she asked and dared for
which one?
the Morgaine to appear. And as you guys look, there is Grandma Nemaine sitting on the couch, just legs crossed. She's gently kind of crocheting and just watching you all talk about all of this, and not even going to say anything until you start looking around and seeing her, as if she has
Lexus
been
looks
there for
around.
most of this
Lexi?
conversation.
Caesar is just like, oh, fuck.
Lexi.
Hi, Grandma Nemaine.
Lexi.
Ash
would
looks
you-
at her and is like, he bows. Lady Nemaine, is there anything I can get for you since you're here?
No, I'm fine. It seems like I was summoned.
Lexi.
She looks directly at
Stop,
Lexus.
Stop. Okay, shush. Not
So if you say
not you, Nemaine. Shush. Okay. No, I said not you, Nemaine. I said to him and Addie. Shush. Shush. Okay.
You say it 2 more times to get a 3-pack?
She'll like get real close to Austin's ear and just be like, shush. Okay.
No.
Yes, my snarky, sarcastic, enjoyable self might have called you here accidentally. Sorry about that. But since you're here anyway, so we should go to the Bahamas, right?
Bahamas.
That's what you want to know. She'll look to Ash. What do you think?
I think that if you're here, that means there's a reason we won't get to the Bahamas.
She nods.
Because we're staying in the dorm like good kids, because babies.
Because we're going to Not the Bahamas. We're
For
going to
babies.
Fiji.
Because the plane is going to
Yay.
crash along the way.
I know you're all bright and smart young men and women. Here's my question to you.
None of us are gonna take it, even though I never.
If people were to
Real here. We work in the same company regardless.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, background voice.
Shit, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Background, brother.
Yeah, background brother. You are aware of why you are all here, not just how you became kindred, but how this all started, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, wait, no.
If I was to tell you about a
The
card,
cycles.
yes,
The wheel.
the wheel.
Right,
Well,
like
it
the
comes back to
wheel
wheel.
of like the cycles of life and stuff, right?
Mhm. Your nemesis Rose, Sophia, never told you how you originally died, did she?
I mean, I think Sun killed me in the past.
I mean, I didn't ask, and she's kind of on my murder list now.
There was a Sabbat attack, but
Who told us about
we
Ash?
survived that.
Who? Not the original one. With your original lives. Who ordered the Sabbat raid? Who
That I
killed
don't
you?
know.
If I tell you, Ash, that the wheel and karmic revenge is afoot, you tell me who killed you.
Sun and his Sabbat allies.
Why?
Something, something, prophecy, something, something.
Oh, that wasn't prophesized back then. You were almost close to the truth. A plan that was supposed.
Okay, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
The player has been researching this and has not gotten information yet.
No.
on
This was not on Sophia's. So this is why Ash does not know. She was hoping people would put things together, but that's okay. She knows far more than Sophia did. Why? She ferried souls across. So she's here to close up that end for you.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just going to look and say, you were about to face the truth. You were about to learn what he was going to do to Loden 50 years before he struck.
Hmm.
You were about to find out everything he had. So, little thing about Sabbat, they're easily manipulated, including your friend Sire, the Collector. He is
Yeah.
a little bit of each and every one of you.
You mean like gestures like as if she's pulling out her eye like Hades?
Hmm.
From your original bodies. You were too young to Ash. No offense, Ash. I didn't mean to pun on your name.
I'm still too young to ash.
Exactly. Actually, you would never Ash. But he is a piece of every single one of you. So here's my little thing about not fighting. What about that karmic retribution and reclaiming what is yours? And you would never do it alone. Those people in Tano's manor are all learning about the same thing. And you've made friends and allies, have you not?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's taken away, even in this world, this lifetime, bits and pieces of you. Hasn't he? He's taken away security. He's taken away safety. He's taken away peace of mind. And she'll look to the Malkavians. He's taken thoughts, ideas. She'll look over to Addie. He's taken away Sires with help. How do you think Jackson knew about Ash? Son.
Hey, Addie,
Yeah.
move Sophie up the murder list.
She's pretty high up already.
Well, as soon as Sun is gone, I think she needs to be at the top.
That's gonna depend on how quickly Grandmama can find information.
Oh, that. That's not a problem if you know who to. You know. Yes, brother, we understand.
I sorry.
No, you're fine. That information can come very quickly. Somebody might be dodging information, and I might be able to help you with that if you so choose.
Okay.
No
Yeah.
price, of course.
There's always a price for information.
I wouldn't let you pay the price for this one. It'd be personal. It'd be a personal honor to give you that information for somebody who has been, shall we say, dodging me for so many years. It's time to collect on a couple of things she had promised me. And if you're willing to turn around and do the deed, then who's to say that I wouldn't be a very grateful and benevolent goddess?
You knew I was ready to do that deed before I helped her cross.
I know. But at the same time, when one person wants something so much that another person can gain from it, a little bit of information for free wouldn't help, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Alexis, you seem so quiet.
Let's just say for me, the collector moved up the list.
Oh, excellent. So then my question to you all is, do you want to fight? And would you, if given the opportunity?
It seems we may not have a choice. But yeah.
Okay, so here,
Always a choice.
Here there is indeed.
It's just a matter of sometimes all the choices lead to the same result.
Bahamas leads to fighting.
Take Bahamas out. Just kind
Cabana boys lead to fighting.
Bahamas
Take-
wasn't a serious choice in the first place.
Trying to escape will just lead us to facing the same thing, possibly in a worse set of circumstances.
Or another life.
Mm-hmm. If it's another life, it's because
We failed
we
this
tried
time.
to escape and then we got killed.
of.
That happened in one of our other lives. They tried to leave the city, ended up caught in the middle of a crossfire. They all ended up dying.
Are you really that welcoming and willing to rejoin my world again, Austin?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
If you do all wish to fight, you will not be alone, and I will make sure that you have been given ample protection.
Greatly appreciated.
Of course, naturally the armor is
kind of
given.
do make everything go like.
Absolutely, Brig Brother. You're looking at not only armor, but specific weapons that may or may not help you with your specific powers, attributes, skills. And all you have to do is say yes. Oh, please, don't say it at once.
I'm down. I'm in.
That's one.
And for a penny and for a pound, I'm in.
2.
Fuck it, this ends this lifetime.
See you guys in the
Agreed.
next.
Perfect. Wonderful. I'm so happy to hear about this. Now you let me know in which skills or attributes you wish me to enhance or a weapon.
I think probably my strength, given recent developments in my abilities.
Oh, I have seen your growth in power. I agree with this.
Just don't look at the tree and behind the dorm. It's fine. It's fine.
The tree behind the dorm, you say? Why is that?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just, I think my strength is the attribute that needs to be enhanced for reasons.
My dearest Adelaide, you do realize what I'm the goddess of.
I know, and I know you know the reasons without me having to say it.
Oh, you didn't want everyone else to know.
I mean, kind of fun surprise thing.
Mhm.
I
Like
hate surprises.
literally ripping Sun apart without having to stand next to him would be kind of fun.
I mean, I did appreciate what you did to poor Victoria, but at the same time, it was a very interesting application of your powers. Austin, what would you want?
Let me think on it a little bit.
You have about a week. Alexis? I can't give you a poll, I'm sorry. As much as your talent is with, rising and hyping up a party and doing your wonderful work on the poll, I can't really give you that to you. It's a mess to run around. It'd be hard to stabilize.
I think my dexterity could help with the knives.
I saw the lovely knives Ash gave you.
They're beautiful.
Okay. Ash, besides being the firebug you are, literally,
Mm-hmm.
what? You didn't think I wouldn't think of you? You have a beacon in your laboratory that calls to me all the time. It's quite hard to not just drop in every time you are in that room.
You did what now in the lab?
Don't worry about it.
We live here too, dude.
Oh, they don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
What do we not know?
say things out loud. Apologies.
That's to do with my faith.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Tell you guys about it later. I've improved my body. My mind could use a bit of strengthening.
Your soul's doing well, I might add.
Still working on that part.
Of course. Soon you won't have to work on any of it.
That's not ominous from Lady of Battle.
What, you're saying that the War, the Harpy of War doesn't have the right to say things?
No, it's just when she says things like that, it's like seeing your armor washed in a river.
I never said that. You will be far from joining me, I can assure you. Believe me. As much as my realm would enjoy having you, unfortunately, you are not close to joining it. Can I give you a little bit of hope, all of you? You don't want hope? What do you want, Alexis?
Revenge.
Oh, that's a given. I see that on your face.
Then that's all I need.
You'll have it.
Little bit of hope would be nice too. Nothing says you can't have both.
Absolution.
From what sin?
The one we'll be committing.
But restoring...
Is it a sin if it's sanctioned?
Austin, you may not believe in me, and I understand most people don't anymore. The old faith and the old gods have been forgotten. But the absolution you're looking for is not needed. What you're doing is correcting. You're reasserting. You're putting things back to where it was right. It's hard to have an absolution of a sin that has not been committed. And that is more of nature begging. No, not begging. Pleading for certain people to be thrown back into the wheel. Thrown back to where we can turn around and do something about it. Sure, I can kill a kindred. I can rip the souls from all of you. But what lesson would that teach the soul? Nothing. But those that have been wronged in one life come back to another to end the cycle of torture and abuse that one has put on them for countless lifetimes. Don't you think that would be a poignant mark and a lesson? How long does a dog have to be kicked until it bites and fights back for what is theirs?
How long have we been doing this? Because I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
Quite some time.
Almost 100 years.
Isn't it about time that karmic retribution came into play? Revenge. Not just for yourself, but for friends, clans, maybe maid family. Tell me, wouldn't that be worth fighting for?
Yeah.
The hope I give you is that you will not be alone. You will have tools and skills. People you didn't even know or know yet will be fighting right beside you. Maybe for the same reason, maybe for different reasons. Sires, grandparents, great-grandparents. They'll all be with you. Even yours, Austin.
Thought about it.
She's in a meeting right now. Listening, hearing, going against the direct orders she was given by some baron. Right now, she's already been formulating a plan to not only keep you free, but ensure your freedom. Is that hope you needed?
Yeah.
Not to be bound anymore by anything, even though we all know you have no bonds to anyone. She just smiles at you.
Oh, don't twist that.
Oh, no, I'm not twisting. We all know you don't have it.
No, the bonds I choose, not the bonds that I can't have.
No, these are the bonds that were forced upon you that are being broken, or the attempt is to be broken. The bonds you choose is up to you. Who am I to turn around and sever those?
Just making sure.
Oh, clearly Ash has to introduce me at some point as to what I can truly do. Well, in this form. I'm
I
sure
don't
you've
like
met the
that
other
smile,
one.
Ash.
I'm leery of anybody that says that they're a goddess. That's all. I didn't want that to be misconstrued.
Let's just say that I've seen what she can do. At least a little bit.
Okay, good enough for me. So if we're throwing things out for a wish list, if I could take a punch a little bit harder,
You
I
want
think it'd go a
strength?
long way. Nah, a little bit more protection.
For you or others?
So I have the fortitude to move into where I need to be.
Okay. I'm sure you'll all enjoy what I can give you.
I have a question.
Yes.
If we do this,
Mm-hmm.
if we get that karmic retribution,
Mm-hmm.
will that free us from this cycle?
That is what I am hoping for. That is what I've been hoping for the past 100 years. We've always gotten so close, and yet something happens. And we have to start the entire thing all over again.
And there's
Yes.
no way to just undo it. Not without this.
She'll actually walk over to get up, and she'll walk over to Alexis, and she'll offer her hand to her. I promise
take
not
it.
to. She'll hold on to it. It's warm. It's like a grandmother's hand. Kind of invoking the feelings if you've ever gotten any good feelings from your grandmother, any warm, consoling memories, thoughts, feelings. And as she holds onto your hand, she'll go, "We've been trying to get rid of this for so many years, so many of your lifetimes. This karmic retribution, I'm hoping, will break the cycle so you can live your own life, your own way. You doing what you can do or want to be within the limits of where you are and what you are. That is what true fate is. It's where you take it into your own hands and you run with it. That's what I want for you."
That's what I want to.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah. Now I just have more motivation.
She'll let go of the hand gently after a gentle shake. You've all been twisted, changed, and put into a cycle where you didn't need to be. Now you have the chance to take back, to get it back. Believe me, I'm benevolent when I have to be, kind when I wish to be, and a friend to those I want to be friends with. And you, all of you, including the one that doesn't believe in goddesses. She'll gently smirk at Austin. We want all of this for you. And why I call myself a goddess is my two other sisters wouldn't hear anything else but that. When you're a triple goddess, you happen to have 3 in 1. Susanna would gently fight you. And, well, I don't have to tell you what my other sister would do.
Good to know.
Well, wait. If she's fight and you're, what are you? There's really only 3 options with people, and that's fight, flight, or fuck. So are you flight or fuck? Out of curiosity.
I am known as a battle harpy. I don't know. Look. You have the maiden,
Sorry, I had
the
to
mother,
do it.
and the crone.
Oh,
We all fuck. We
got
all
it.
fight. It's just one of ourselves as Maka tends to run.
Well, the implication of maiden really sort of removes one of those options.
Okay, like
Say.
what? Ash,
No,
how do you feel
you-
knowing your goddess fucks?
You can be a maiden and fuck.
You think
You
I
just
didn't know that?
you can be a maiden and fuck. It's just that means you didn't get pregnant. Or were you not aware that we can manipulate our bodies kind of not to get pregnant?
Nope.
Tapping out,
Nope.
tapping out,
Nuh-uh.
tapping
Nope.
out.
Nope, I'm good.
Lexi's like must resist urge to continue awkward conversation.
It's fine. But if you want to smash or pass, we could do that on several gods and goddesses if you wish to know that at some point. Not in this juncture.
Maybe like another time when
Yeah.
we're not like
How about a
gearing up
coffee
to
date?
like get revenge for shit. Yeah.
How about a coffee date?
I'd love a coffee date. We can meet at the drop
Great.
sometime.
Absolutely.
Cool.
She likes tea.
I do.
Tea
I
date.
enjoy that. We'll do a smash and pass then. How's that? Make
Okay.
you feel better?
Ooh, I'll bring like my tier board. We can like rank them.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I've done enough of that, things with different pantheons.
Sounds fun.
Cool. Ash is just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
No,
I
Ash
have
is
a
just
right
laughing.
I would
Ash is just like, this is about how I'd expect things to go with Alexis in a goddess meeting.
I will put it,
Trex.
I will put it to you this way. We have 3 people in one body. Yes, Austin.
Go ahead and finish that thought. I can hold mine for a minute.
There are 3 of us in one body, but it depends on which aspect of us you need. That's who comes out most. Does that make sense? Maka, because Junie says words. Maka, it happens to be the maiden. Susanna, the mother, clearly, because she's the mother of every fucking thing out there. I'm the crone. Does this help you in understanding? Good. Susanna will come in different ways, shapes, and forms, loving to fuck with people's minds, but at the same time, in some twisted way, she likes to give off of her unique wisdom in very interesting ways. I'm just direct and to the point. Yes, and I know she's yelling in my head, which is fine. It's what sisters do. Any other questions? Yes.
If everything goes right for the battle,
Mm-hmm.
what happens to his soul?
The collectors are sons, or both.
Yeah, let's go with the both.
Big shit-eating grin. They're mine.
I like that.
Now, would you want to know the consequences of their actions and what they will be going through?
No, so they don't get back on the wheel. They get run over.
Oh no. When I say they're mine, they don't get back on the wheel at all. Running over is not even a consequence. All of their lifetimes come to me. All their possibilities of lifetimes come to me. When I say you will get your revenge, and she'll look to Alexis, you will get your revenge. I am the crone. I am the harbinger of death. I am everything that they fear, and yet it's only in death do they find out how badly they fucked up.
Well, let's
am,
help them to get there then.
Yes, I'm the justice that all their cosmic cycles come and stop, and they live in it. Every death son has ever done, including yours, he will feel 10 times fold. Every cut, every stab, every bullet shot. And it's not just one after the other, it's all at once. You want to know how to crack a milk? I can show you how. You think you're broken now? Don't try me, little Malkavian. She looks to Austin. Don't try me. I will turn around and show you exactly how to do it.
This isn't the face of somebody that was going to try you. I was just thinking, damn, I found a trinity I can believe in.
You're welcome. I'm good at bolstering faith. She'll gently walk over, pat Ash's shoulder, and then sit back down on the couch. I will make sure that you all get the weapons and everything before Saturday. Why Saturday? Little birdie told me something might happen, something might not. What it is exactly, I have no idea.
Yeah, I can take on pretty good authority that Saturday shit's gonna go down.
Possibly.
Yeah, it's faded.
We're
Yep.
working on finding out what's going to trigger it. Sometimes, even fates still look for the event through string as she shows the yarn that she's crocheting. But once I find it, and she'll pull out a pair of golden snips that look almost Greek-like in nature, but you can definitely tell that there is Celtic and Irish stuff on that as well. I tend to like to snip things in the bud, if you know what I mean. But, and she'll look to all of you. I remember that little time in the graveyard when I met Alexis and Austin. Then I tied a little knot to your souls. And yet you've all tied knots to each other now. And to other people too. This makes me happy. I like when people make quilts of their own souls and knotting them into a future they can live into. Any other questions? She gives that grandma smile.
Gonna get up, walk over to a nightstand and grab out a piece of paper and write something down and offer it as a thought. It says on it, "How do we turn back?"
She smiles and looks at it and goes, "That I can't tell you. That was something, unfortunately, permanent for you."
Always next cycle. Thank you.
True. There is one here that may change that fate. But to whom I won't say.
Me to myself. Lexi's gonna sleep around and she's gonna get the cure.
Lexi considers the conversation that she had with Mark earlier in the week about Golconda and then just kind of like doesn't say anything.
Addie thinks about conversations with Ash where he's like, I'm gonna figure out how to turn kindred into mortals.
Oh, Lexi considers that too, but Lexi wasn't going to bring up Golconda either.
Golconda, it's the way to go. Interesting question, but give it a couple. You know what? Give it 30 to 40 years, Austin, and then ask me that question again.
Okay.
You have a more traction on your feet then.
Yeah,
See if
Crocs
you-
don't have the best of traction.
Ooh, you should put them in sport mode.
They have a sport mode.
Oh yeah, when you flip the little tabbies like
You've
that.
never
so they're
flipped the
behind-
strap
You've
back?
never flipped them into sport mode? Oh my
It's
god.
or 4-wheel drive?
Are you even wearing Crocs?
I hold up my Croc branded sandals. Yes.
Oh, I hate them.
Mm. Oh,
I hate
honey, sweetie
everything
baby.
about
no.
that.
So we're getting you some real Crocs,
Goes on
and we'll teach you about
Amazon,
4-wheel
orders
drive.
Crocs. What size are you?
12 and a half.
Orders Crocs for him.
Conversations I never picked Kindred to have in 2024. Check.
We're babies.
We're not interviewing with a vampire. We're interviewing with a bunch of.
We're 6 months old.
We're not interviewing with a
No-
vampire, but
no
we're interviewing with
vampire-
little. Yeah, what?
No vampire game ever is interview with the vampire. Most vampire games are what we do in the shadows.
I was going to say, this is an
Yeah.
interview with the vampire, this is an interview with. Yeah, mm-hmm. And they never talk about Crocs, but okay, here we are.
Right, but they're not
Swift,
babies.
Crocs.
Not fair. So, Nemain will just smile and go, well, I think I should leave you to discuss things, shouldn't I?
Yeah, a little bit of reflection. Yeah.
A little bit of
Look around.
reflection.
Yep.
She'll get up. As she walks towards your door, the main dorm door, a little black cat poofs out of nowhere to try and push this ball to her as she walks right through the door.
You're so adorable.
And the cat
I
follows.
want one. I want to give it pets.
You're alone now. Bells is gone. Nemain is gone.
Wait, when did Bells vanish?
Sometime.
And the distraction.
Sometime.
Turn
she
the
saw
chaos.
she
When
saw
the
the
man
Nemain
showed
and was
up.
like, nope.
Yep. Yep. She pieced the fuck out.
I like
We know where her line is.
All right. I feel like it's prevalent to ask this now. And to let people know. Aspects dominate celerity, presence, fortitude. If anybody doesn't have them and wants them, let me know.
You've been busy.
I get around.
Well, I basically already said it. I can rip shit apart with my tentacles now.
Auspex, Dom, Obfuscate, Celerity, Fortitude.
I might take you up on the obfuscate. Oh no, I can just.
Yeah, you
I think I can learn it myself.
Yes,
Yeah,
don't you
that's-
have? I think all of us, except Ash, have Obfuscate. Sorry, Ash.
Ash, I know
Ash
that
is
you had
Black Magic
asked
Woman
about
now.
something to help with your mental aptitude. Does giving you a vial of my blood focusing on fortitude, would that help you?
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Does it have to be taken like how you would give somebody a skill?
I'm not sure, honestly. We generally can't gain skills the way you all can.
Do you even have the time to figure that out? We've
other
basically been
question.
told we've got a week.
Well, there's something to be said for being in charge of Thin Bloods. You could put one of your best people on it, right?
I think he's his best people.
All right, one of his second best people.
I think he's also his second best people.
All right, how far down the fucking tree do I need to go to get to somebody that doesn't have a.s? 13 down.
Probably a
14
bit further
down.
down.
Look, a lot of people got injured or killed or turned no longer thin blood with the whole thing that got provoked with the Capones. So
Yeah. My bad.
I'm finding and
should know.
teaching new ones as I can, but the most skilled ones aren't able to help out anymore for one reason or another.
I should not have made light of that. Sorry, Ash.
It's all right. You didn't know.
So I don't have fortitude, but I don't plan on getting close enough for it to matter.
Well, I did some work on some of my clothes the other day. I should be good if I wear that. Help me take a hit. If I wear the helmet, that'll make it harder for me to get noticed. So,
You did the
Hey.
same thing with my jacket, right?
you wear that, you're gonna be. Ash
Dummy
just
stuff.
laughed. Ash was like, man, if you had worn that, even if Sun saw you, he would have forgotten about it within a day.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been wearing it recently.
Good. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Especially next Saturday.
Yeah.
So tell me more about this Trinity because she is terrifying.
Morgaine. It's Celtic goddess, Fae. So the Fae believed in the Tuatha De Danann, the children of Danann, or Danae, or Dana, depending on the translation. Those were the gods that came before that created the Fae. The Morrigan, always three, which three, the names vary. One of them, and it's kind of hard to tell which, but one of them is named Danu. Or Danae, or Danann. Tuatha De means children of or people of Danann. So the Fae gods were either descended from or the same as the Morrigan. And considering the things the stories say they did, I'm more inclined to believe the descended from.
Okay. So not like the Hercules fates.
No. No, not at all.
Gotcha.
More like from one story that some of the changelings I know told, there were some powerful Fae gods that were trying to bring about a prophecy earlier than it should have happened. And in response, the Morgan said, you know what, we're just going to cut that thread entirely. And enabled the Tuatha De Danann to kill them and break that prophecy.
So like they murked another god, or they just cut them out of existence and they never.
They gave one of the Tuatha a sword that permanently killed the
Oh,
other
no
god.
wheel.
No will, no nothing, just gone.
That's why I got serial killer vibes off Granny. Got it.
Well, there's also the fact that she is the battle crow. They're
You see
known
if
for hanging around battlefields
She told me when we see a flock of ravens or crows that it would be time.
Isn't it a murder of crows if it's more than
Murder,
three?
flock, group, party.
Flock
Party
is
of
generally
crows.
the term for two or more birds of any kind. But yes, a flock of crows is specifically called a murder. That's why if you just see two, it's only an attempted murder.
Oh, this night took a fucking turn. Uh, anything else we need to touch base on, or are we? I guess what's next?
I'd say we need to make sure we're ready for next Saturday.
We need to plan. The adults, the grown-ups, the older kindred, they're doing their meeting. We need to have a plan for us. What do we do if things go wrong? Where are our exits? Who's accountable for what? I don't want to go through another lifetime of this.
Mm-hmm.
I like this lifetime. Thank you very much.
Even if I die this lifetime, as long as I don't have to do this again.
So no matter what, Sun and the Collector die.
No matter what.
No matter what.
I'm gonna need more C4.
Paul Hades?
He's in the meeting.
Oh, text
That's fine.
Hades?
I've been texting him.
That's fair. So we already know that I can get someone out quick. It can be dangerous for the person I'm getting out and for me.
Well, we already know that out of the four of us, Ash doesn't have to worry so much about a beast problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly been me and Ash, or me and Austin, dealing with that.
I've been getting better about it.
I've been talking to her.
What I
Okay.
know of from other kindred is that the stronger your willpower is, the easier it is to keep the beast from panicking.
Well, I don't have a lot of will, but I've got a high school diploma and a fuck 'em attitude, so
It'll have to be enough.
we'll have to
We'll
work.
make it work.
Yeah. Just treat it like improv.
I'm not strong. Physically strong.
I surprisingly am.
I'm strong enough for close, not strong enough for far away.
As important as it is to know our strength, I think it's important to know our weaknesses.
I'm not smart.
I'm squishy.
All right, so I'll stay near you guys, and if anything gets close, I will punch them to death.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Addie can handle the punching to death.
So
Yeah.
she'll kind of look at Ash. So you probably work better at a distance with what you can do.
Somewhat, although. And he reaches behind his back and pulls out two daggers. He's like, I've picked my training with these back up, and I've gotten really good. I could probably go toe to toe with Kara right now.
Okay. I've gotten a little better with guns, so I'll be able to use some ranged myself.
Got better at punching things. I mean, I got nothing. I'm still a shit shot. I can still sneak around and get the first strike off if I can get close enough.
Okay, Addie.
I'm sorry, what?
Addie, I think that you should keep your eyes on Austin.
Okay.
I mean
I
this
get
in the
it. I
best
get
I
it.
mean
I
this
get
in the
it.
best way
Nope, that's
possible.
fair.
But if
Yeah.
you're getting too close, and if your whole thing is about getting the first strike off, if that first strike doesn't connect, then
I need you to
Use my
stay near a
shadows.
shadow.
Yeah, you can use my shadow.
I need you to stay in enough light where your shadow is big enough for me to get through.
I can try to draw attention. Especially since the three of you are way stealthier than I am. The bangle, she'll like jangle it a little bit. It helps, but if you guys need attention pulled elsewhere, I can do that. I think I can do it pretty easily. I'm pretty good at that.
I figure between the leather jacket, the knuckles. What am I missing? There's something else. No, that's all. I should be able to get close enough to, I don't know, what's the most vital part on him or on them? Like, what do you want broken?
From what I know on Kindred, if you're not cutting off the head, then you're staking and cutting off the head or cutting out the heart.
Or beat it till
and-
it's torpored?
Or you can try to do other things to make it torpor, fire, sunlight.
Full on annihilation generally works. Just
All right.
takes longer with Kindred than with other things.
If I get a chance to rip him apart, I'm taking it.
I want to know what piece the collector has of me. I'd like it back.
Well, once we kill him, we can trace him to his base. Find out.
Wasn't there a time that... No, never mind.
I don't know if Sun can do what I can do with the voice
Mhm.
and his dominate. Looking in the eyes might not be enough.
Rip
Or-
out his tongue. Okay.
So I need to throw
mean-
some earbuds in and just keep an eye on people.
That might be dangerous too if we can't communicate.
Bluetooth?
Spotify plays during phone calls.
Hmm.
As our kindred plan, we're going to go take a break. It'll be about 10 minutes. I'm sure you guys don't mind. They've just gotten a lot of information, and I think they have to slowly disseminate this now, which will be slightly entertaining. Well, we'll be back, and I think they need a bit of a spritzer. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Stick around much.
What do I have to roll for that anyway, Junie?
To cut bacon?
No, to call the strays in the area.
Animal King?
No, to totally cut bacon.
You know... unless you have...
Dex.
I feel like that's Dex plus athletics.
No, but wouldn't that be strength plus dex because the strength to actually cut through the bacon? Because sometimes it's a bitch to get through.
It's not right.
It's just bacon.
Boy, I hope Small
No,
Bacon's
when you
not
have
watching
the
right now.
If you have the really good thick bacon, sometimes it can be a bitch if the knife's not sharp enough.
No, I feel like that would be strength plus melee. Oh, maybe
Why are we having this conversation?
Why
I-
would Amelia or
that's plus
Charlotte
melee.
allow dull knives into the kitchen?
Because they
Do you
more
have,
damage.
if you have any points in strength or dex, I would assume that you can cut bacon.
I mean, it's very important though. Do you chop off a finger accidentally and then give the cats an extra, bite?
Not recently, thank you.
We broke Judy.
Junie, you've got to find a rule book and tell me what the hell I'm supposed to roll to call cats.
Are you using the proper cutting techniques? Not extending your fingers to
We-
hold the bacon?
Oh, we moved on from the bacon. Stop.
No, I'm legit fucking concerned now.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna release. I'm gonna take my fangs out of it. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna cut it in a little bits.
Okay, I think that it would be dex and melee, right?
I think Dex and Melee are Dex and Melee is probably the better choice.
There, dex and melee.
If
You
you're
answered
gonna
our own
roll
question.
that, should you roll that though? I feel like that's taken IRL rolling to a new extreme. Like you roll a 1 and you're like, oh, there goes my hands.
she's gonna like keep track of that timing and pull out her phone and see the text from Gabe finally that says, where are you, mommy dearest? The baby wants a puppy and daddy just can't deal with this nonsense anymore.
Shit's getting weird, yo.
You want to see how it's done? I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna put my 3 fingers in between and use premonition.
I run up and do it again on that tree before he can touch the tree.
I will punch you square in your fucking vision eye.
Oh. Don't put
Probably
me
would've
under
said
him.
something like, "Oh, was it
His
good for you
mouth's too
too?"
small.
Like, no, I was quick.
Okay, that's another thorn, all right? Look,
What? It was quick?
you try to deep-throat a microphone one time, all right? And then it just all goes out the window.
Really, if I just need to borrow the helicopter, I just let you know.
Sure, why not?
You know what? Why don't you book it for me for Wednesday? I think I'll need it then.
Well, I'm not sure that booking it is the right term. I'll text the pilots to be ready. About what time?
Oh, let's call it early evening.
So say 7:30.
Perfect.
Okay. Do you need the big one or the little one?
The big one, please.
Okay. Done.
Just gonna say, hog in the back, up towards Gwen.
No, bacon in the back seat.
Nah. Yeah, bitch. No.
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
There's a Harley.
50,000.
Okay. So I'm flush right now. I'm good for
So with
probably a week or 3.
Not wrong.
Well, with the way people keep leaving the water on when they take goddamn showers, I'd have to pay for that.
I just like to smell pretty, all right?
Fucking Gabe.
One site. Did she explain what the technocracy is?
Nope.
Bunch of nerdy mages that have hard on for reading.
Oh yeah, that.
Kind of.
Basically like you.
Gwen falls over laughing. Artemis falls over laughing. The tape falls over laughing. We burned the table.
I'm like actually doing this in character.
We're all murder hobos.
No.
Not quite.
No.
No, you can't.
I
be
could be a
murder hobos.
lot worse.
This is true.
You own a home. You are murder homeowners.
That's true.
No, you're a murder baron now, remember?
Oh yeah, trade my power for glory.
Unseat my seatbelt and get out and say, "Get Victoria home," and I dip out of the car.
What are you doing? I jump out of the car too. No.
Child safety locks. Fuck you.
I'm in the front seat. They don't have to
I
look
know.
at me.
I know. You would think.
Nope, I
What's
that
just
too.
like the fuck?
What just happened? No one knows. What is Malky thinking?
No, what's Toreador thinking?
Oh Lord, Artemis, it's Gabe. Can you hear me?
You're on speakerphone.
Yes, apparently.
Artemis, darling, listen. I had to cut your brother up to save him. He will be fine. I just need to put him back together. You can be pissed at me later, but right now we have to find a puppy. You
You're
like
not
the
a
puppy?
Zenisi. You don't even have that capability, do you? Did you eat one?
No, but that's beside the point. Anyway, look.
What?
How did Artemis become the babysitter? What the hell?
That's the way it's always been.
You like the puppy, right? We have to go find the puppy.
You like the puppy?
The puppy's the only decent one out of you guys.
Wait a minute. You found William. You C3PO'd my brother.
He was
you're
already.
going to Chewbacca?
He was already C3. I just PO'd.
It's literally when you go to open your doors, there is no apartment.
I'll be right back. So I walked over there. I opened the door, I closed the door.
God damn it!
In his direct line, you would get, of course, his standard, "You have reached William. Please leave a message and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience."
You have reached.
You have reached.
You have reached
Marriage.
William. Please message me at your earliest convenience.
I'm pretty
Because,
sure even Jean-Luc would take offense to this.
because while we are waiting... So, I kind of am changing the music a little bit. Un momento.
Dunce, 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 dunce. Dunce, 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 dunce.
Fuck you!
The system is down, 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 down.
Can I retract my statement about the music in the club being pumping?
And,
Whoa! No, steak knife bad. Put this in the sink.
No,
Wrong knife.
Fire knife is bad, just like dice in the oven in the Batman car. What's that?
Not enough premonition? He didn't do premonition that much. Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Did she grab her inhaler?
Just-
Oh, no,
she
she's
just-
going to me.
She just walked out.
Yes!
That needs to be a clip. We need. I don't care if it's gonna fuck up my internet.
No, I think my neighbors are all thinking I'm insane.
Frank's going to bleed out. Or Frank's going to bleed out.
Wait,
William's going to
don't we
bleed
know
out.
a Russian? Call that Russian person.
What Russian person?
Yeah, call the Russian.
Olga. Call Olga.
I don't have Olga's
I
number.
have to hang up with you guys to call Olga.
All right, wonderful. I'll text you where we're gonna be.
Oh God.
Love you. Kisses. Bye.
Fuck you.
What a condescending fucking Tremere.
Wait a minute.
I hate dial.
Did
on
he
Olga's
actually
number.
say he loved you? Wait a minute. If you guys all in a relationship that I don't know about.
Take and I kiss and I use premonition.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You asshole!
You should have seen this coming.
I had considered not doing it, just everyone off.
Hi, buddy.
As per usual. Hello, everyone. As soon as I fly over and get the thing, somebody bends the push, and I don't have enough to push. And conversations are just having a field day over here. Hope you all enjoyed your break. Hope you're all doing well. And doing fine.
Doing murder.
Okay, I'm not getting to that part yet.
Murder.
But murder.
Murder.
So I'm having girls
That's
in
a hell of a text for Mark to get. Holy shit. If y'all are interested, click the link to the Discord because we text each other.
They do. A lot.
Yep.
I find it entertaining.
It's fine.
I just smile and I go, okay, we're at this part. So as you guys have spoken and talked to many, as you guys have talked about things, how are you guys feeling inside the dorm right now?
This worry for myself at this point.
That's fair.
Comfortable.
Oh, that's good.
Murdery.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm swiping through Spotify right now and doing a Murder of Crows playlist.
What kind?
I mean, it starts off with some 41s and Murder of Crows, Junie. Like, well, got to get my game face on, especially if we're going to be using like Bluetooth earbuds and stuff for, wombat combat.
You're not wrong. I mean, you actually got me singing another song from that band that I can't get out of my head now.
in too deep.
No, I can't get in too deep, but that's okay. Anyhow.
See, my favorite killing kind of thing is Andrew WK. Ready to Die. Not Party, 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 but that one is a good one too. It's
I
Ready
feel like
to
Party,
Die.
Party, Party works though too.
We're adding those to the list. Sharing it with Ash so he can kick me some songs because I know he's got an eclectic taste.
As you guys are all doing
Sure.
that, you'll get a knock at the door.
I'll get it.
And it is this woman.
Oh, yay.
Ah,
Hi.
the other McCabe.
Yep.
How are you? Are you
Doing well.
take it you got a message passed along, maybe?
You can say that.
Would you like to come in?
Actually, I was wondering if you'd like to come out.
I can come out.
All of you, if you'd want. I mean, I feel like I need to get to know you all. I know you're all not the same. And I heard there's a either if you'd like to go to the wee shop of coffees. Didn't realize how important coffee was going to be in a couple 100 years. Or if you'd like to go to apparently my great somewhere great niece-in-law's place. We can go there too for a small private booth if you want to do that.
Oh, hey, she'll look back into the group. Anybody want to go get coffee or go to Tante Trisha's place?
Sure.
Coffee sounds good, actually. Get
Yeah.
some caffeine.
Can we? Are we allowed to bring PBJs to go with us?
I feel like they would frown at that at the drop.
Yeah, but like they have these like pumpkin scones that I think he'd really like.
They do allow service animals, though.
PBJ is my emotional support animal, and she will
Yes.
pick him up and put him in a sling. He's my
Does he
emotional
actually serve
support
a
animal.
purpose, though? Because like
What's an
Emotional
PSAs aren't-
support.
emotional support isn't a service animal, though.
Lexi's gonna go to her closet, pick out like the one yellow shirt she has, and just like wrap it around PBJ and just be like, "There, now everybody knows he's emotional support."
Right,
What?
right. But
Austin, I guarantee you that the drop will not give us a problem with him.
okay, good.
Yeah.
That's true. It could be a fae in disguise.
Yep.
Could be a lot of things.
Yep.
That's true.
And given it'd be me carrying them.
Right, all this and more will be definitely discussed and answered with all of my questions at the drop, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, he's like our
Yeah.
pets, PBJ's. Like
He's a completely normal possum.
PBJ's
Okay.
just like
As far as we know.
I understand it's a pet. I'm not completely daft. I just don't know what an emotionally support animal has anything to do with any of this.
oh, I can tell you what it is on the way. It's fine.
Okay, are you all ready? Or do you have to touchen up or lighten up or freshen up or do something?
No. I have
Addie
pants on.
blushes and her cheeks get pink. Done.
Okay, Ash, do you have to change clothes or something or put a whiff of something on you? Because I can smell her on you.
Ash just looks at her and is like, I mean, I can throw on a hoodie if it'll bother you.
Oh, no, I mean, I can smell the connection you have with. Do I need to say it?
No.
No, I just
Okay.
don't think that's something I can really do anything about. But thankfully, a mage like you and possibly some fae are probably the only ones that can sense something like that.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say a word about it.
Appreciated.
Of course. Nothing like them having, full on coming in on a conversation. I think I'd like to avoid that.
Yeah, well, good thing you showed up now and not 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Right. Mum's a word. I shan't say a word about it. Shall we go?
Yeah, they'll head out.
Great.
You okay?
Look,
Do you need to hold the emotional support possum?
My possum.
no, I think
It's emotional support.
your emotional support.
No, not really. I'm actually really bad for emotional support.
No, I'm
You're
still
good
looking for
emotional support for me.
You're
I'm
pretty
s-
emotionally supportive.
I'm still looking
What
for
up?
my fucking familiar, my black cat.
Is there like a way to summon? Wait, your black cat was here earlier, right? Was that your black cat?
You
No,
have,
that
You have a
was
little
Faith's.
ball.
eh? I was knitting and crocheting. No, at the same time.
They
Yes, I
took
know
a
that.
trip.
So yeah, about the thing that you said that you weren't going to mention earlier, that I said
They
if you'd
took
shown
a
up
trip
20
with
years
her.
ago, they took a trip with her.
Barking hell. No, I
It's
really
gonna
have to
come
deal with
back
her
better
soon.
than ever, right?
It's a familiar. I hope it does. Right, on we go. Ugh. And she'll start walking with you all, and she'll kind of have casual conversation until they get to the drop. Hades is not working tonight.
Nope. Hey,
But-
is in a meeting.
But you do see the addition onto the drop now. Now it's not just the drop. It has booths. As private booths, you can actually rent, and she'll wave and go, "Is everything ready?" And they'll nod. If you want to get a drink, you guys are more than welcome. I heard there's a new, how do you say it? And this one little pixie would kind of pop up and go, "And now we like to offer Blue Aid. So if you've ever had Kool-Aid, but you can't drink regular Kool-Aids, we offer it now at the low, low price of something like a cappuccino."
I'd like one blue aid, and then can I also get a venti iced chai latte?
Sure, what kind of Blue Aid? We have all the colors.
The blue.
The blue raspberry?
The blue.
Blue Hawaiian?
Blue.
Well, no. Blue Aid is meaning
All right,
it's
there's
blood
like
in
5
there.
different blues, Lexi.
The blue one.
Dark
I don't know
blue,
what
light
flavor
blue,
it is.
medium
It's
blue.
just blue.
Are we going with Jack's mannequin, or are we going
Just
with
like
the
pick.
sky?
Okay, she'll look at the pixie. Pick your favorite blue. That one.
Okay.
Can I just get a caramel latte? But instead of my usual caramel latte, can I get like 4 extra shots of espresso in it, please?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, thank you.
Well, for you, what do you want, Amy's?
Think I just get a iced cherry Blue-Aid
Mm-hmm.
with those little fancy ice cubes you guys have.
The
ones
crushed
that are-
ice?
No, the ones that are like cylinders.
Yeah. Question, what kind of Blue Aid do you want?
Cherry.
Okay, sure, cool. All right. Ash, what you want? What you need? How do you want it? What do you got?
The usual dark chocolate mocha with 6 shots in it.
You sure you don't need that 7th?
Nah, should be good.
Okay. And you see 5 different pixies correlating together all over this place. I mean, it's like an acrobatic. It's like watching Star Wars, and you know they're supposed to hit at some point, but they never do. And-
Could I also get a fruit cuppy for my possum?
Yeah.
A fruit cup or a pup cup?
Fruit cup.
Yes, both.
He's on a diet.
Got
A
it.
fruit pup cup.
Oh, you want a fruit pup cup?
No, he's on
Yes.
a diet. He's
He's-
on a diet.
This is like the end of days. Let him have his fun.
We have a diet whipped cream if he wants.
Okay,
no,
I will
no.
concede to
That's
that.
like asking for diet.
Or-
Look, I already get
still
enough
bad
trouble
for
for
you.
how fat he
Or
gets.
do you want low fat?
We'll take him for
Whatever-
extra walkies.
Or-
Whatever keeps me out of trouble with Hades.
Right, so almond milk whipped cream. Got you. Okay.
Ugh. Poor possum.
Whatever
Almond milk
keeps me out
tastes
of
the exact same as regular milk.
So it's about 5 minutes, and there's Irene just waiting. And all of a sudden, you get all of your things, including the pup cup where the pixie winks to
Somebody's
Alexis.
very upset that PBJ is getting a pup cup, just saying.
The pixie goes, okay, here is the pup cup that has the almond milk, whipped cream, diet, with all the nutritious of everything that the fruit can offer you. Wink to Alexis.
Thank you.
Okay.
Leaves like extra tip.
Wait, does that have diet fruit in it?
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
Fucking weird. It's a vegan option for you.
Diet sugar-free fruit.
Addie will take the cup and kind of hold PBJs so PBJs can eat the pup cup.
And Irene just kind of waits for you to, and has the door open to the private room.
Yeah, walking in.
Yeah, we're in.
Walking in, sitting down, yep.
Oh, no, she's waiting for you. When you walk in and sit down, she's just looking at you and shaking her head and then closing the door.
It makes me happy. See, I'm happy.
Aye, I'm sure.
Addie takes a picture.
You don't want to see her when she gets unhappy and the shadow tentacles start flying everywhere.
You wouldn't like her when she's angry.
You wouldn't like her.
Can imagine.
Hulk smash.
Yeah.
That seems to be a problem. Right, so hi, how are y'all doing?
Doing. Solid doing.
Pretty well, all things considered.
Holy shit, this is real cherry.
Do you want the real answer or like a clever crafted lie?
Oh, I have a choice in the answer now.
Yeah.
I'd like the answer. I'd like the truth. That'd be lovely, actually.
I am enraged and would very much like to commit a murder. 2 murders, actually.
Just 2.
Well, 2 primary. If there's other ones that are collateral, so be it.
Oh, okay, so we're going for total and complete annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. So, when I met you all, I would like to point out that it wasn't exactly the best time of my life. Also, not the worst time of my life.
Fair enough.
However, I've connected in with a community here of mages that have, shall we say, enlightened me into this new world that I happen to have been brought
Please don't
into.
eat my dice.
I try not to eat anyone's dice, but I mean, is it made
Lexi
of
takes the dice. Lexi takes the dice from PBJs and puts them in front of her.
That's what I say. If they're made out of jelly beans, I may not actually eat them. I've seen it done. Not sure if I really want to try it or not. But anyhow, so again,
I
hi.
saw that with sugar one time.
Hi, yeah, we used to do that for a little bit of a kick when we could afford sugar. But I'd like to introduce myself as Irene McCabe. Can I get your names and all, so I understand to who I am addressing, if possible, please?
I'm Alexis. I was the one who helped Charles kind of get you somewhat up to date on some things the first couple days after you got here.
Austin Ames, his favorite student.
Interesting.
Sarcasm.
I have to ask Charles about that.
I hang out with his wife a lot. It's fun. And by that I mean I work for her.
Lexi will get the other 2 betting pool.
I'm in. Adeline Brooks. Oh, I see. My reputation might precede me.
Use all the titles. Use all the
I don't
titles.
wanna
Do you
use
want me
all
to
the
do it? Ooh, can I do it?
titles.
Can I do it in the pretty? Can I do it in the pretty
fuck
voice?
yes.
Okay, give me a second. Let me
Announcing.
give me a second for the player to get to it to send to the other player.
Junior,
Then I will look at that message.
If Rav's in here, he's gonna laugh at me.
Okay. There you go.
In a very, very terrible British accent, Lexi's going to go, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Lady Adeline Brooks Ap Garcia E. del A. Torres E. A. Costa de Castillo.
God, he's groaning.
Terrible pronunciation, terrible British accent, just over the top dramatics, just like
It's
all out the
Spanish,
window.
not British.
Oh,
Whatever. It's funsies.
I mean, it's European, but oh, you were so far off the mark.
Listen, it's intentionally bad because I'm making fun of the fact that it's a title.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I know she had a title. I wasn't aware of which one, but that's even more impressive. Thank you. And nice East End London accent, I might say.
No, it's terrible.
I'm an Irish woman. After all.
English.
That's fair. That's fair.
Aye. But at the same time, you're trying to do a terrible accent of a terrible accent in English, and I applaud you for it. Well done.
It doubled down and it was so bad that it became good.
I approve of
It's
it.
bad good. I'm really good at bad good.
Good to know. So, okay. And you're Ash Smith, eh?
Ash Smith, sorcerer, Thin Blood, speaker for the Thin Bloods.
Also, I believe you're like what? Great grandson to a Kara of the I knew my
Banu Hakim.
Yes, sorry, I need to know my ass mates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your great grandmother couldn't get a word in as she was talking about you.
That tracks.
That sounds
Grand
like Kara.
Grand does that.
We love Gran.
You've nicknamed her Gran.
She loves it. Like actually.
You know, I had to binge watch Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You've
Yeah,
sine it. Isn't
was
it
a
like
good
the
one. She enjoyed
greatest
it.
show ever?
Spoilers.
We're talking about the cartoon, not the live scene. Anyhow, if you haven't seen the Farkin movie, if you haven't seen the Farkin cartoon now, it's not really a spoiler.
I really like the movie.
Dumbledore dies at the end, it's fine.
May you burn in 1,000 hells, and that
Austin just feels a smack on the back of his head.
I was fucking kidding.
Wasn't me.
Oh, that narrows it down to the other two people in the room.
Yeah, but you know when it's me.
Yeah, yours hurts.
I believe there was 3 other people in this room, and I hadn't done Mage Hand yet.
No. I meant that there was 2 other that were capable of such feat.
You
At
don't,
least,
are
I
you
don't
saying
think Lexi
I'm?
can do black magic?
Are you
Not yet.
underestimating your fellow broken mirror?
I might not be able to do magic, but I could still bitch smack you.
See, I would see yours coming though.
Not really. If I turn to have you look at me and distract you.
I hate enchantresses.
I'm not an enchantress.
I'm gonna have Lexi. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna have Lexi do a phantom voice on Austin.
I love this.
The first time this is happening to me.
I love this. Yes, this is the first time this one's happening.
Yep.
And it's just gonna go to like his other side and just be like, "Over here, dumbass."
Fist goes straight up. Just
Oh look,
and whenever
there's nothing there.
he like pops and looks, she's just gonna smack like
mother. But you can do ventriloquism now.
Don't get me doing my mage hand on you.
Jesus, you and your hands. All you people in your hands. Why do you have hands?
Would you like
well,
to
if-
catch him?
if you didn't get off such sussy baka vibes.
Can I take half to thwack him in the back of the head lightly with a shadow tentacle?
Softly.
This poor
Cool.
Austin.
I said softly. Gently.
I go to drink my drink and
We're all just good snapping.
if I stay
That
on
one
top
was
of
me.
this- I know.
You won't see mine coming.
You didn't see mine coming either.
I
I
don't see any of them coming because I
But,
don't deserve them anymore.
You'll see mine and it'll be pretty and you'll like it.
the funny thing is I don't have tentacles. It's okay, little one, and she'll just gently pat his shoulder, just softly. It's okay, little one. Don't worry. I won't turn around and rearrange your life.
Gonna make my eyes really big.
I can do that. It just looks weird. Are you okay? Can you breathe? Oh wait, you don't breathe anymore. Never mind. So I've heard that you wanted to talk about mages or talk to mages or talk to someone in regarding mages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
hello.
we kind of heard. Okay, so here's the thing. There's all of this stuff going on, right? This really bad stuff. Have you heard
Aye.
about what's going on with this Sabbat and everything?
Aye.
Okay, so we're kind of trying to see maybe what sort of like assistance that we could get with this. And I was like, you know what? Like, knowing some mages would be nice because first off, knowing some mages would be nice. And second off, like, looks at the rest of the group, looks at Irene. Y'all are like hella more powerful than I am.
Fucking mood.
And
Fucking
now
babies.
we find out that apparently the Sabbat also have certain types of mages that might be problematic.
They have marauders.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
So, how well do you know mages?
Not at all.
So I know that
Fireball?
my sire knows one that lives in his TV or doesn't live in his TV. Visits.
I thought
him
it
in
was
his
the
TV.
microwave.
No, it's his TV. I said hi. We waved.
That's weird.
And then there's another one that we met very briefly who is super cool, like new Tante. But that's about it.
So you've
I
met.
know that I could have been one if I hadn't been embraced. And I know enough about them to know that there's a reason mages like to keep a low profile because they don't want what happened to the Ravnos antediluvian to happen to them.
Aye, I can see that in you. Your soul and fate isn't as fated as others. There's the thing about you. I'm going to have to ask you about it later. However, with all of you, I see the connections. I'm what you call a Verbania.
Bless you.
Earth witches.
Oh.
Earth witches?
Born into it.
Oh, okay.
See, my great grandson, or no, great grandnephew, he, let's just say, if I was around about things would have changed a bit differently for him. At the same time, so would his wife. She'd be changed a bit. However, I see where you're going. I've seen you all been touched by her. She who should not be named because God knows I don't need another goddess in my head. My question is that do you know how many marauders there are?
I don't. I might be able to get that information.
Fair enough. Also, do you know what a marauder can do?
Bad things. Run away.
Chaos.
Bad
They're
things.
a reality unto themselves.
I heard about the big fight, and that many a mage got a bit of a reality slap, as it were. Worse than what you just received, Austin. Much worse. It's caused a lot of damage to their bodies and their minds.
Is there some way that we can help?
Oh, aye, you can turn around and defeat them and kill them, but the problem is that when you walk into their realm of reality, it's like walking into a different world that you've never been in before. You're walking into their mind. Their mind controls the reality in which they are living in. That's why we get hurt when you kill something of theirs. Their purpose is to put their morality, or not the morality, but more of what they're thinking of into our world and making it real. Ever seen a Roman candle? Burns bright, doesn't it?
But not for very long.
Exactly.
And it burns up everything around it.
Right. And mages are just mortal Roman candles. They've lost a sense, a touch of reality to the point that it doesn't matter anymore, and they will burn themselves into oblivion, and they don't care about it.
So, outside of getting the jump on them, are they susceptible to anything?
They're mortal. The only thing is that more of a mind game, depending on where they're from, what kind of marauder they are, where the defenses are. I can find that out pretty quick. It won't take too long. But knowing that they're out there and you need our help, I could definitely turn around and talk to the council on this. I am, shall we say, their eldest member, apparently.
That would be appreciated. Not that, I mean, obviously, if this kind of mage is at a deficit to you all, not that I want to put any of your people in danger. It just, I figured if there was not great mages out there, you guys might want to know.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's kind of like if you didn't know about the spot walking about, you would be needing to know that, now wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I know that the McCabe, is a bit of a, shall we say, stick in the mud at times. He doesn't mean to be.
A genius.
True, but at the same time, a little bit of a stick in the mud. But then again, I think that's where the American comes into place. Also, he had a bit of a cruel fate. Kind of weird.
It's only a matter of time before he becomes uncle.
Uncle?
Well, we already have
Yeah.
Auntie Trisha.
Yeah, we
so-
kind of have to finish classes
Or
before that happens.
I guess it's Tante and Unkla. Is that I don't remember.
Uncle.
I don't know German. Uncle? Yeah.
Uncle.
Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Tante
he'll
and
be
Uncle.
he'll be Uncle Charles.
Interesting.
You know,
I
she
would like to
said that before he became prince.
I did.
So I don't know if him being prince changes that.
No, it's Uncle Prince Unkla. Wait.
And then of course there's Auntie Sai Sai. She just doesn't know it yet.
He probably doesn't want us calling him uncle until after we pass, though, because
That's
he
what
doesn't
I'm
want to
saying.
get
Once-
attached to any of his nephews or nieces that are on death's door.
Look, it's fine.
Dad's just like, oh god.
Rubbing his face.
Is that Charles' facepalm or Ash?
No, that's Ash. That's Ash.
Okay.
Ash is absolutely doing that while this conversation is
Look.
happening.
Should I inform Charles about this later or now?
No, he
You
already
know
got-
what? I'll tell him when all this mess is over.
That'll be entertaining to watch. So as it's all done and said and over with, you're going to go up to Charles and say, you're now our uncle. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure I have a camera so I can
Well,
clip
I would
that
expect
moment.
you to be there, Gran.
I'm not a gran. Dear God. I'll take a complimentary friend at the moment. How's that? Sound good?
Cousin.
Okay, but even better, cousin. Because
Cousin.
if he's your uncle, I'd have to be a really, really great aunt somewhere, and I don't think I really want to do that at the moment.
You could be a gaunt.
No, cousin. I like cousin.
What the fuck is a gunt?
Like a great aunt, a gaunt.
I just sort
That
of
sounds like a gauntlet, like.
Oh boy.
I just
Is
realized
that like Gunkle?
Ash just takes his mocha and just like drains it in a single go.
That's the second time met. Are you okay, buddy?
Just people talking without even thinking. It just does things to me.
really.
Look, you've known us so long at this point. It should be expected by now.
And if you
And
don't,
you still manage to surprise me sometimes.
and you
yay.
and you think that the mages don't do it, let me tell you, there's some kickers in that one.
Oh, I'm sure.
Especially when the technology ones get after the traditional ones, and then they turn into this whole big blow up fair again, and then they try to tease about the technocracy, and all that other crap goes into play.
I try not to talk about or think about those ones, just in case they have something like the Fae do, where if you say their name too much, they show up.
Nah, they're not like that at all. At least that I don't know of. I mean, yes, they've hardwired everything in the fucking world. But at the same time, when you got a woman that comes out of a television dressed up like some kind of cockamamie thing that I just saw on the telly about, 2 hours ago, it gets me a little bit disconcerting. Especially when they come out of Lucille Ball. Don't even give me about the ones that come out of a computer looking like some kind of whatever of a game that somebody else was playing like just a minute ago. Seeing a woman, it's supposed to be like Lauren or Laura something from some raiding of tombs, and she's got these weird kind of trapezoid boobs.
She had the Laura Croft trap boobs. Oh my god. I have to see her. Can I meet this person?
Sure.
Cool.
But there are some things I cannot explain. And don't get me about the ones that are already connected with the Fae, and they come in, looking like frosted, like Tony the Tiger, or somebody coming looking for a lucky charm.
Addie starts looking around.
Lexi looks at Addie like.
That's
like lucky charm, huh?
Look, from what I've understood, from what I understand, it's been a crazy a year so far. Cabbage really hasn't helped much. She's only brought more things into the world for the Fae, and so the mages tell us
she does that.
Well, I mean, I have to say, I do appreciate her at least coming by. She swept me out from another life sentence, so that was good. Once you're strapped in the dreaming at times, you kind of get a little cross-eyed. It wasn't fun, I'll tell you that.
That's fair.
Life sentence?
Hi.
Oh, you weren't at the party.
Right.
You remember how we told you how a cannonball got thrown through the door?
Yeah.
That's when we met Irene.
Okay, cool.
Because Cabbage went and saved her from the dreaming on a pirate ship.
Okay, so you're the big baller. The shot caller.
No, because I didn't shoot the cannonball.
No, that was the giant pirate dude that I told to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That, oddly enough, was burnt almost alive.
Yeah.
Wonder how that could have happened.
No idea.
She just looks right at Ash. There's just no qualm. She just looks right at Ash. Yeah, apparently it's fire from a sorcerer. I wonder what that would have been from.
No clue.
Yeah, it's not like we have one of those around.
Definitely not in a bag.
Definitely not a bag.
Wait, do you have more? You have sorcerers in bags?
No.
No.
Actually,
we did for
no.
a while.
We've never put a sorcerer in a bag.
What do you mean you never put a sorcerer in a bag? And then he's saying that
Not a live one.
you've killed sorcerers?
That we thought they were Nazis.
Did you talk to them?
In my defense, I wasn't there to talk to them.
I wasn't either.
In my defense,
We were arguing with a cat.
Yeah.
mistakes were made.
What?
But let's not talk about
It was
that.
in
Let's
the
talk more
dreaming.
about let's talk more about, boom booms out of cannons and shit.
But that was in the dreaming too, so you found sorcerers and killed them in the dreaming.
If you kill them in the dreaming, do you kill them in real life?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I think that there was some confusion because, we'll go through the story about the cat, telling them about this, group of people that was terrorizing the town, and they were like, okay, well, we're gonna go this way, and then whatever the guys went and did, and then that was that.
Did I tell you that Xander was so happy
They
we
did
gave
try to
that
shoot
cat
us.
an existential crisis?
Ash, we killed real people.
Yes.
Yes, you didn't realize that already.
No.
Well, Saturday is going to be fun.
Lexi just like arm around him, like they're there.
So your first time, I'm assuming.
No. Once when I was alive.
So you've killed people while you were alive, and now you've killed people while you are dead.
Yeah.
And you're throwing a fit about it. Why now?
No, I just it didn't. 2 and 2 didn't make 4 for a minute.
Right.
Oh fuck! At least it's good practice for Saturday.
Saturday?
Oh yeah, so per the thing that we don't talk
She's
about.
just sitting here with a body count approaching 100, just like
Yes, he is.
First time.
the rookie
So,
numbers. You need to pump those up.
We've been told that Saturday is kind of the day. We have it on higher authority. Might be Destiny.
Not questioning at all.
Cool.
No, there are some things I don't question. It's just I asked why Saturday as
Oh,
just to get the clue in.
I was just trying to say it without saying the name.
No.
End the week off on a high note.
And your life off at a high note.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're killing Sabat, so kind of appropriate to do it on a Saturday.
Aye. Because on Wednesdays we kill a whole bunch of other different people in different times. This is fine.
No, on Wednesdays we wear pink.
Ironically enough, that was also a Saturday.
But I do wear pink on Wednesdays. But I do wear purple on Thursdays.
Okay, I don't know.
Do you wear a red hat?
No, I do not. Not that old. Dear God, sir. How old do you think I am?
I thought you were too old to get that reference.
Wow.
Weren't you in the Dreaming for like over 100 years?
Aye, but
that
I've been...
poem was written within that time.
But you do realize that ever since I've been out, I've been adding on and learning new things, right? Consuming some literature is always a good thing.
It's true. It's a good poem.
Something my grandma would have actually read and enjoyed. Not me. I'm not that old. Damn. But you know what? Just for you, I'll carry a red handbag. How's that? If you don't know the poem, you can look it up. I believe you all know how to do the Googles.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to Google.
Cool. Purple dress, red hat. There you go.
For character knowledge, where's everybody sitting? Like, what's our position in this booth?
I'm assuming I'm on your left.
My left, yeah, because you slapped the shit out of me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And Addie is.
Could be anywhere at the table because I also slapped the shit out of you.
Yeah, you could be anywhere because Shadow Hands. Ash, where are you at?
Ash is sitting by the door.
Okay, and McCabe is sitting where?
By the door.
By the door? Okay, okay.
Because she's...
So if it's like a booth, like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
in the
yeah.
back middle.
Yeah, yeah, I'm in the back middle is what I'm thinking. So, okay, thank
With
you.
the girls on either side of you. And
Yeah,
Ash
yeah,
in the
yeah.
game.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Sorry, I was just trying to visualize.
No, that's fair. So like, okay, well, I'll bring this to the council. I'll let you know midweek. Is there anything you guys need from us? Now, I'm going to put it to you this way. Before you answer, I can do only a little bit because I'm still working on things, but I can do charms and such. The Sons of Ether and the Visual Adepts, well, they're more of the techie people. So if you need more techie stuff, I'd refer you to them.
Could you potentially ask them if there's a way that we can get communicators so that way we don't hear,
Outside of a certain.
or that ones that we could turn on and off if we need to, like.
Or that negate discipline hearing?
Oh,
that.
you're talking about the ones that you gotta actually get infected with the mind, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see what I can do.
That'd be
If
fucking
not, that's
glorious.
fine. But that'd be facts if we could get some.
Do you want the ones that have the one? Do you have the one? Do you want the ones that can go into the ear, wrap around, and then actually go here to the throat? So in case your throat and your ears and things get cut off, at least you could try and communicate by sending the wavelengths down into the throat to actually communicate.
That would be helpful.
What, Austin?
Those were just a lot of words. My mind's
That was so many
processing.
words.
Okay, so you have a thing here, and then the vibrations go from here up to der.
Throat mics, Austin. Throat
Throat
mics.
mics. Okay.
Got it.
Nope, I get it
Okay.
now too.
I mean, those are kind of obvious, though. That's going to make your ears a target.
Not if you turned around and make them flesh colored.
Or wear a scarf.
You're supposed to be staying in the shadow anyway.
Yeah.
It is Chicago in March. Wearing winter clothing is very reasonable.
Aye.
Okay. It just
Must-
gives them one more thing to choke me out with.
But that's so that if your little obfuscation thing is that you can whisper and they still hear you.
Austin.
There. No,
Buddy.
you're right. Yeah.
Friend.
Comrade.
Mi comrade.
Bestie.
Mi amigo. How is someone gonna choke you out when you can't breathe?
I feel like this is like Hades when he says he's gonna shit on the floor for dominance.
Yeah. I haven't thought to ask about that.
I mean, that's actually possible depending on what you eat. But,
Oh.
you know,
Good to know.
Okay.
Well-
Okay.
there's also a certain thin blood thing that has that as a side effect when you break blood bonds. But
The irony of just shitting out a blood bond.
literally,
Literally.
Sounds awful.
No, I forgot for a second that it's been a while.
You could shit on the floor for dominance.
Ow.
John says so.
I have a feeling we're going to need a full in-depth report on that, John.
it's in the blood sigils book. It's the 5th level thin blood alchemy formula.
Gotcha.
And the name it goes by on the streets is shit gets real. Shit hits the fan or the floor with it crossed out.
Throw your sire in the shitter. I mean,
But that shit where you found her, so help me.
I mean, I'd completely do a different way in shattering blood bones, but that's just me.
well, you're a mage. Then bloods have to make do with what we can do.
Maybe.
Or just don't be bondable to start with. Huh.
I mean, seriously, what else are you going to do about things, huh? Though anyhow, I can definitely bring those to attention. Being I'm not one of the crafty ones that do that exactly. I do know that we'd be willing to help because you're giving us the information about the Marauders. Which is greatly appreciated, I will tell you that. Have you actually thought of a battle plan or a game plan yet?
Kind of.
It's kind of hard to without knowing what the sires are going to be doing.
You haven't spoken to them yet, have you?
They're in a
Some
meeting.
big meeting.
Oh, well, it's not that long. I mean, I'm sure they're over with it now. They haven't come to you?
Have you heard Kara talk? Kara can go for hours on a single subject, much less a battle plan.
Apparently, it got heated enough that Hades had to get sent to the basement to cool off.
Oh no.
Addie will pull up the picture he sent of a fist through a steel sheet and just kind of show it to the group.
Oh, yeah, that tracks.
What does he do?
That's about half.
Good to know he's at that level.
Did we want to know we were at that level?
What did he do? I thought they were all supposed to be like getting along and shit, right?
There's a lot of people there, I guess. If
Yeah, but like
certain people are
somebody
sitting
probably
we
in.
don't need to worry
Tano.
about people fighting each other.
Unless there's a mole that's causing chaos.
Yeah. I figure I'll know when the meeting's over because that's when Tano will get back to me and probably not be happy about the text that he's got sitting there. It's fine.
Everything is fine.
I mean, everything.
Until it's not.
I thought everything was awesome. Or is that just a song?
That's
just
a song.
Ah, got you.
No bearing on reality whatsoever.
I mean, everything has a bearing on reality, even me sitting here now with you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to fall down that rabbit hole.
No,
I've
but
learned.
If you ever want an answer to that, Austin, you can always talk to the Fae, considering they are literally the creativity of humanity made manifest.
I mean, I've heard they can even rewrite your existence if you have a
That too.
powerful one. Mm-hmm. Rewrite your existence. I didn't stutter when I said it.
No, you didn't. I just never really.
Is it the
considered
accent?
No. I love your words. Your words are pretty.
Okay, thank you. Hey, the mage it's called reweaving.
Actually, I kind of wish Ash had the cobweb, because if he did, that whole "I like your funny words, Magic Man" would be going out over the cobweb.
What's going
Yep.
through my head?
Yep.
Oh shit! We'd share a single brain cell between the three of us. You would be using it most of the time. Lexi would have it at rentals on weekends. I would have it on holidays.
I'd whore out the brain cell.
That's why I have it out on
Fair.
You do realize you can get reweaved pretty easily depending on the fae that you're talking to. But is that in your, shall we say, karmic fate? It's the question.
No. Fate made it clear.
Oh, she did know.
So
Predestined
from what
made it
I've
clear.
heard, it's not really a good way to get rid of the curse.
You do have to go through your death again, but get reweaved in the same day. Take yourself as you are now, pretend yourself a bit of a Play-Doh, and then what they do is they turn, they twist, they bob, they throw, and they mix and match and do a whole bunch of bibbly wobbly boop things, and then by the time that you're done, you're you again, but in a different way.
Hold please while I roll. I passed. That tracks. That makes sense. Perfect sense.
I don't recommend people doing that because it may or may not screw up your life. But, some people are always like, let me jump out of the airplane first. I'll check and see if I've got a pack second.
A parachute?
Yeah. It looks like a backpack. I'm still getting used to planes.
Valid.
But I know that many of you are of sensible nature, that you wouldn't be jumping right out of a plane without your parachute, per se. And yes, as a kindred, if you are running out of a plane and not using the parachute, you will die. You will not be able to handle the fall. Don't give me that whole wee one thing. If you're up about a good 35 to 40,000 feet, that's going to kill you unless you're a gargoyle. And I don't see a gargoyle among any of ye.
I mean, if you can't fly.
Flying squirrel.
I didn't mean you, Ash. I see the sparkly bits about you. Let's not go into tit for tat now, shall we? I know I could drop you from pretty much a stratosphere, and you'd probably land pretty nicely. Unfortunately, if I took the three of these lot and try and do it, they wouldn't exactly live, now would they?
There's a small chance.
There'd be some pretty angry people.
Addie could maybe shadow jump to safety.
Probably.
If they're shadows.
You don't carry momentum with you, do you?
I haven't tested that, actually.
I wouldn't recommend carrying shadows in your back pocket.
I'm going to jump through them.
Do you
that
want to
would
try
be
to
a
take
cool
somebody with you?
test.
Huh?
Could I shadow jump a bike?
Like shadow jump, like jump off a building, shadow jump, and shadow jump with, from the side, and you could give someone
I'm
a hell
having
of a drop kick.
different horrible ideas.
Taking somebody high up in the sky and leaving them to hit the ground.
I want to see if me and Tano could shadow jump the Lambo.
Wait, what do you mean shadow jump?
That would be a.
If you could create, would
If
it
we
work
have a
if you
big
could
enough
create a
shadow.
Stygian shroud?
Possible. I'm gonna have to talk to him about this.
Shadows rain from above.
If you could create shadows large enough,
yeah,
to carry the object through, you could theoretically
Possibly?
carry it through.
Maybe. I'm gonna have to talk to him and potentially experiment.
One way to ghost ride a whip.
Shit.
Why are we ghost riding the whip?
You'll get to that.
Oh, I understand what that is with the car. But at the same time, are you doing this interchangeably?
I'm not La Sombra, that's their thing.
Oh, I know you're not La Sombra. Believe me, Kara has made that plenty clear. More clearer than I can say about any of ye. I knew what he was the moment I walked in. She's like, oh, have you met this? And I went, hey, I've met him. Oh, and then she listed down every single bit of your accomplishments.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds like Kara.
Walking.
She loves you so much.
Encyclopedia. And then she pulls out pictures. Not actual pictures from not a photograph. She actually hand detailed these really, really nice. Some of them are like what is it? Water, not watercolors. Monet, Van Gogh,
paintings,
little. How she did the weird little paintings, I don't know. She even did it in different calligraphy and such. But she's like, oh, look at this is when he did this, and look at this is what he. I've heard of what brag books are. In the past several months since I've been out, Jesus, Mary and Joseph and all proverbial saints, I have seen more brag books in my life than ever before, because they didn't really exist. Ash, I swear, she came out with the whole fucking photograph out of her back pocket, and where she came out of where she was storing this in the baggy pants that she was walking with, she just pulls it out. 8 by 10. Though really good paintings, I will say. That she is so proud of him. It was like walking through your life as a kindred. Good job. To see an Asimite have such precision and detail on something like that, you must have done something good.
Well, Kara believes in having precision and discipline in all things, so it doesn't surprise me she carried that into painting.
But where does she keep it in her pants?
Don't ask.
Okay. I mean, Lady Josephina, we don't know about you. So did when Kara came out with this book, Lady Josephina, Joanne, and Ambrose came in, looked at this presentation, and then gave me a literal story about all of you from their own eyes.
Oh no.
From your first wee vampire baby steps to where you are now.
Oh, well, that's not that long.
Try that and telling me that.
We're only like 6 months old.
Have I told you how exquisite detail Kara is? Ambrose, Joanne, and Lady Josephine gave me the entire rundown of the past 6 months under 6 hours. Mm-hmm. Since I know all of you now,
good coffee.
Not as intimately as I wanted to, I thought I would at least come here and answer questions and get you to know me a wee bit. Because from your first walking steps to now, I mean, you guys have done incredibly well, all in your different aspects of who you are and what you are. And I thought I would pay a visit. Hence why I asked you all out for coffee.
Coffee is appreciated.
Thank you.
And, well, also didn't want you all squirming and whatnot in your dorm room going, oh my god, what is this crazy maze you're going to be doing to us? Oh, and I also wanted to make sure that cannonballs wouldn't come flying out at any of you.
That is also appreciated.
Of course. But I thought, you know, as well as I know you, I thought you should know me as well, or close enough to it. And plus, being a mage contact you need, I thought I'd do what I could to help you back and repay the kindness ye all gave me.
Well, thank you.
Of course. I mean, hell, what Lady Josephine did to Adelaide, what Joanne's doing for Austin, and what Ambrose is doing for you, quite substantial, I do have to say. I can't wait for the book about Alexis to be coming out. It should be coming out in the next couple of months. And then for Austin, dear Lord.
How not to be one of us 101? I might be a whole course.
No. She's doing a whole Palladium series about how to raise a kindred. To do a talking tour. And Ambrose is just, you know, giving out about, 10 volumes of Alexis in poem form.
I'm sorry, just out of curiosity, why is this a thing?
I don't know. You talk to your sire.
Book of poetry dedicated to you.
No, like, I love that. It's great, but also, like, why?
Ambrose is a writer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has been for over 100 years. That's how he's kept himself supported.
Well, yeah, I know that. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
You were a muse and you inspired him?
Okay.
Is that good or bad? Because
I haven't figured that out yet.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Really good poems, I will say.
Okay.
You're thriving, you're lust for life, you're lust for a lot of things. You did a whole chapter about your bosoms. It's interesting.
Should have had two.
That's just
one for each?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be in the sequel.
It's probably I only read one of the books. He's got 10 coming out. You might have several chapters about those. You seem unimpressed.
Still on the murder train.
Oh, gotcha. Fair enough.
Yeah. I normally would be very excited about that, but
that's fair.
Kind of focused right now.
That's fair.
Murder first, then bosoms.
Gotcha. Okay, so we kill everyone and then we worry about your bosoms afterwards. Okay, good to know. At least we know we're on the same track. Well,
priorities.
Death and bosoms.
While that's going on, can I get a what's
the only
somewhere
two
now?
things guaranteed?
Life and titties.
Yeah, life and titties.
Would
Everyone
this be
remember
with hearing?
Everyone remember plot spelled with 2 T's.
3.
Hearing can be applied.
Cool.
Sense unseen.
No sense unseen.
What's awareness, you said?
There's awareness and then death and
2.
X.
And death and axes? Oh, no.
Death and X.
Oh, that's more dice.
All right, I'm rolling.
I love how Ash is like, that's more dice. I'm just glad you got 2, Ash.
Right. I am 1 point hungrier.
Crit 7 on the what's awareness.
Crit 10, wits awareness.
That's
Death
actually
and
not bad.
Wait, crit
Death and
10 for
axes.
Austin?
Yep.
Crit 10? Okay.
Yep.
7 crit on the Dex and Athletics.
Ooh, we're gonna
3 flats on Dex and Athletics.
What
That
did-
would be a 5 on Death and Axis.
What did you get, Alexis, for those?
I'm sorry. 4 on wits awareness, and I just rolled a crit 7 on death and axes.
Sweet. So as you're talking, it's my crits in the hearing, in the wits and awareness. You hear the boom first. It's not just one. It's several. In rapid succession. Austin and Addie, you hear that at the same time you're watching Austin and Addie brace. So that's where Addie and Alexis, your 2 crits come in because you brace for whatever impact's going to happen. I'm sorry, guys. You kind of get a little tumbled into the booth. Like, you feel things rock and shake, and you brace, but you're not bracing as hard as the girls.
I got a 7 crit.
Oh, you got the 7 crit? Cool. Then it's Austin and... Oh, AS. I'm sorry. Who got the 5?
I got the 5.
Okay. So Austin...
So I'm tumbled around. Got it.
Right. So the ones that did not get the crits, you're tumbled about. And
So is this for balance?
this is for the booth is shaking, and the seating is shaking. And
I don't think Cat's Grace is going to work with this one.
no,
Fair.
it's not. You are not on the tiptoe, and you're not walking a line. Things get shaken a lot. It's almost like you're going through an earthquake, which many people here who are not part of the West do not know what it is, and neither do I, because I live in Chicago. We don't have them here. Well, we did have one once, but it was weird. Anyhow, things tumble, jumble. The light swings all over the place, and Irene kind of jumbles about herself, opens the door, pushes it, and tumbles out. And that's when you hear the screaming.
Yeah, Ash is out the door right behind Irene.
Yep.
And Irene walks to the main window that looks directly towards campus.
Yeah, Alexia will walk out.
And that's where you see the whole fuck ton of smoke.
Unseen passage.
Smoke, debris. It's not just one building. It's not just 2 or 3. As you come out, and Irene, we all have seen Avatar, the Last Airbender. She does kind of like this movement in forces, and lets the air kind of funnel through as the debris falls. You then see buildings have fallen.
We need to get to the adults.
It's not just one dorm. It looks like all of the dorms. They don't know where anyone was. And it's not breaking at the the basement level. These buildings were rigged to fall level by level by level. So wards, whatever anyone may or may not have had, was slightly inconsequential. We all know the Kindred had the basement dorm rooms, but the upper ones did not. 5, maybe 6 dorm buildings have been demolished. And from the smell in the air, for those that have heightened senses, you do know this was either bombs or gunpowder. How it was mixed, how it was done, nobody knows. But it was all timed to come down at the same time. If you had not been with Irene, you would have probably suffered a serious fate.
Ash starts swearing.
We need to get to the adults. I know where they're at.
Specifically, he's swearing in he's swearing in Cantonese.
Irene just looks at him and says, Nice choice of words.
Gonna run back in and
I'm
grab
going
my
to
leather
find
jacket.
whoever did that. I'm going to tear their spine out through their stomach.
She chooses not to actually correct you on that. Because that'd be very hard to do, but entertaining at the same time. She says, "Can I?"
You just go through, grab, and yank.
Yep. Do you start from the tailbone or do you go from the top of it?
You
sever
just
it.
grab in the middle.
Hey, Ash.
Ooh, mood.
How many people lived in those buildings?
Too many.
You're thinking about 32 above because many people didn't know about the apartments below because that's where the kindred are. So you're thinking 32 plus 5 buildings, maybe 6?
Hundreds.
You
Maybe
don't-
1,000.
You don't know if they're all in there or not. Or if
It's the
they're-
middle of the night. Most of them are in there. Asleep. The kindred are the ones with the best chance of surviving that. Because they would be out. More likely to be out. Doing other things.
Are you going to be walking towards the buildings that have fallen?
No.
Ashes.
No. Addie will grab Ash's arm. No.
Ash, give me wits and
Please.
awareness. And I want you to add your blood. I want you to add your alchemy to it.
Oh, add the alchemy to it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 6 crit.
You see 6 different shells. As if somebody is using forces. It's not Irene, but you see 6 different shells. They're crying out for help because they're doing what they can to keep those that they can alive. You 4 have a chance to do something.
Ash shakes off Addie's arm, and he is sprinting back towards
Lex.
the college.
Lexi will follow.
Addie follows. Since I was closest to Ash,
Ash
keeping
is
it-
going about
Oh,
40 miles an
shit.
hour.
Okay, well, yeah, no, that's faster than Addie can get you there.
Because enchanted shoes.
That's right.
Hey, Junie.
I
I'm
will
also going to grab
go on.
PBJS while I go back.
I
in for my effects.
never left the.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
wasn't
no.
100 on it. So.
No,
Nope.
stayed in the sling.
Okay.
I will say this. If you all are going, you can move not as fast, but close enough to Ash, as if somebody may or may not be pushing you through.
Okay.
And you will see a boy here, a girl here, just kind of holding up what looks like a shell or holding up what looks like the debris. They only have maybe 2, 3, max is 5 that they could be holding up. You can see these mages like you that are just college students doing what they can to survive or doing what they can to help. My question is, are you going to help them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say this as you guys pull and assist getting these people out. You saved, rough math, about maybe 40, 45 people. But in the distance,
10 successes on psychokinesis. Ash isn't even waiting to,
no, that's fair. That's cool.
he's just using his mind to just pull debris off, pull people out, pull debris off of people, get people out. He is not caring about any kind of.
You see mages just openly
Yeah.
holding things
Exactly.
up. So
If you want me to roll Oblivion for arms to move debris,
No.
I can.
you're helping. That's the important part. As you're helping in the distance, you can see Rebecca getting out on her own. You can see the pack starting to try and help and pull, but you see your dorm building decimated as well. It's almost like you're glad that you took BB and JS out of the dorms with you. Irene will be assisting. She'll be doing what she can. And all in all, now that you're actually using Arms of Oblivion, telekinesis, I'm sure Alexis and Austin are helping as well, doing what
Speed
they
is
can.
power. I'm breaking rocks.
That's fair.
Lexi will do what she can.
I'm gonna... Lexi will do. That's amazing. Now let me roll something for you guys.
Actually, when Ash sees Lexi going to moving something, he takes the torque he was wearing around his neck and tosses it to her and says, "Put that on."
Yeah, she'll put it on.
Great. She has strength 5 now.
Sweet. That'll help.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Lexi just became mommy? Sorry? Mommy? Sorry.
I thought she already was.
No, now the thighs will kill.
With that, you saved pretty much everyone. Almost everyone. There may be some that were instantly killed.
Yeah.
Some that were... It just...
Anyone who could be saved.
Right.
Yeah.
You've taken the odds from a 10 to 15% up to about an 80, almost 90. And Irene will look at you guys and look at your dorm room and go, or dorm building, do you need anything in there?
Bag. Your
Question: did Lexi take the knives with her?
I don't think I ever said she put them in her purse, but
Yeah, you said you put them back in the box.
I said I put them back in the box.
Ash would look at Irene and say, "There's a box with 2 knives in it. They should be glowing to your sight."
The
Do you need anything else? I have a bag. Nice.
The cup.
What cup?
Everything else I had in there is replaceable.
It cures poisons.
Ash's like, "There's a helmet in my room, motorcycle helmet,
Aye.
and also a next to it in a box. There's 2 explosives."
Okay, give me a minute. You see her disappear. Within another moment, each one of you is holding a duffel bag of whatever was important to you. That means also what was ever in your lab as well, Ash. So while your rolls were not destroyed.
While she goes in there, Lexi's gonna... Yeah, I think Lexi's gonna try to do this. She's going to put out... She's gonna, put this on the web.
Okay. What are you going to put on the web?
Basically, she's gonna say 6 buildings and you still miss me, bitch.
I have to make a roll.
I'd also like to do a roll, Jenny.
Okay.
Well,
my roll will be premonition. I want to see the fucker that did this.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nat 1.
I love that.
Bestial failure. I think
Love that
somebody
for
just
him.
started to
Love that
blow me in
for
the
him.
mouth. You good with that, Junie?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I wanted to ask permission rather than forgiveness.
No, that's fine.
Sometimes, you know.
You're telling me what you're rolling. You're good.
Okay.
As you're sitting at the rubbles of where you used to live.
Yeah.
Someplace you used to know.
Gonna go ahead and rouse. We're in willpower.
that Johnny Cash song from earlier in the week starts playing again on the cobweb.
Which one?
God'll cut you down.
That's fair.
No, regular crit 9. Oh fuck, blurry screen.
Yeah, always blurry screen with that. All right, crit 9.
Yep.
As Alexis,
Show me that one.
as Alexis is saying that out into the cobweb answers back, missed you. Why would I even try? As you go into the cobweb and you realize Sun has no idea about what happened to you, or what you did, or what happened just now. He has no clue. It's almost like somebody acted out of different orders. Austin, going into the premonition, you see shadows in the night, black cloaks, people running around, setting what looks like almost impossible bombs, almost like a C4 mixture pack. Like they knew what they were doing and they wanted to cause harm, but they didn't want the fire to take over, because fire leads to incompetence. Fire leads to they can't continue their work. But it's a voice you hear as one of the black cloaked figures stops at your dorm room, or stops at your dorm building, and they notice all of the protection spells, everything that Ash had done. And then one person looks at you directly, Austin, and just waves their finger saying, you can't see this. And then actually does a really weird poking in the eye thing. You come back knowing that a Malkavian has seen you doing a premonition, because he was premonitioning as well. Your crit, as you can see, just a shining bit of light. He was having a communicator in his ear. Somebody was telling him something. Somebody was telling him that you were looking. Somebody saw you. And in that flash, before you come back, remember the cobweb where you saw the cages of people?
Yep.
All 100 pair of eyes look right dead at you and give you a very severe headache that you haven't had since you returned. And
Is that something I can mitigate with Unswayable Mind?
You're not getting damage from it.
Okay, it's just flavor text damage.
You get like a piercing shove into your frontal lobe. It doesn't give you damage, but it snaps you out of your premonition.
Ah, son of a bitch.
You okay?
Well, I got somebody's attention. Wasn't supposed to see that. Communicator. Ash, do you have anything that you can use to track people that have like Bluetooth?
But we know someone who can.
We know people who can.
Quick.
Sun said it wasn't him.
It wasn't. It was the cage. It was the cages.
The Ananki.
Then we definitely need to get to the one who can.
Hundreds of them. All looking straight at me. Pushing me out of my premonition.
Would you
They should all still be at Hades and Tano's place.
Would you like me to take you there?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. She looks to where your dorm building was, and you'll see Rebecca helping, and she just looks back at you guys saying, go. Take care of yourselves. And all Irene does is wave her hand.
Be careful.
In front of a door. And the door will gently reconstruct itself for a moment. And she'll open it. And the place that you all have unitedly thought of, that living room is right there.
Ash would have seen it through pictures.
Yep.
And she'll say, go. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And as you all go through, where are you walking into? It's a question I ask the players.
Otto and Hades' living room.
Mm-hmm.
Training room is probably where I thought of.
And that's where we'll end tonight. Like, thank the players, thank the audience. You guys were amazing. This was great and fun. And tomorrow, next Saturday is our season finale. We will have DC by Night's crew from Roll Call here, and it's going to be massively chaotic and fun. And I'm scared as hell. Yay! All the fun stuff. Oh my God, you're not wrong.
Going to be a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm already pushing the buttons for Adelaide. So, Sid, you can turn around and do the thing. Tell us who you are, where people find you, Thorns and Rose and Extra XP.
Hi, I am Sid the Alchemical Queen. You can find me on my YouTube where I play video games and post videos of my cats and my dog. I don't really have a thorn from today. Except maybe fuck you, Junie, just out of principle. Rose, really good session. Definitely puts us in a good place for next week. Extra XP. Lexi. Because emotions and handling them.
Valid. Austin. You
You're
are totally muted.
Mute skis.
I love it. He's like, hi, I'm Mystic Gadget 7, and I'm going to be streaming sometime soon.
Going to be streaming TM.
Okay.
There
I
we
think
are.
I got it now. I accidentally hit the. I hit the. So I have a USB hub, and it's got 4 buttons. This doesn't matter. Let me circle back around to it later. Hi guys, Mystic Sevenology here. Gonna be streaming again on soon. On Twitch soon. TM. Yeah. You.
You're welcome.
Roses, great fucking session, had fun, great character stuff. Thorns, fuck you, Junie, on principle. It's been a while since I could say that and it not be my fault, but fuck you, Junie, on principle. Extra experience.
Stealing another place.
I gotta go with Ash for that. Oh, I'm gonna run towards fucking trouble because I'm glad somebody else isn't doing it. And I need that kind of positivity in my life.
Yeah, but
It's
Ash
bad
can
when I
back it
do
up.
But Ash can back it up. Exactly. So yeah, no, that's where I'm going with that.
Oh, anything else? You're good.
Go. My name's Mr. Seven Aja. Soon.
Yep, you got it.
No, okay.
Soon.
It was the whole you got muted, so I just want to make sure. But that's cool. Okay, you're good. Alexis.
Yo, what up? I'm Cymerk. You can catch me on Roll Call on Friday nights, or you can catch me tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Roll Call Studios on Twitch, where I'm the ST for DC by Night. So check that out. We're on season 2, and next week we'll be bringing in our season 1 characters for the finale right here. Speaking of Roses, I love this session, and I'm super hyped for the finale next week. I have no thorns. GG
Not even a
overall.
fuck you, Junie?
You know,
She
not
stole
even
another
a fuck
apartment.
You, Junie. She worked so hard on this, and
She
you know
did.
what?
She did. I know
Lexi's
she
got
did.
other apartments. She's got backup apartments.
That's
apartment
fair.
backup,
That's
and-
fair.
fine.
And the backup to the backup to the backup.
to the backup, and we got PBJs.
And we got
So,
PBJs out.
PBJs.
Yeah. Yep.
Extra XP. I will probably also give it to Ash. For being the poor guy who just face palms on everything while the rest of us say stupid shit. Yeah.
3 times?
Yeah.
That's fair. And Ash.
Hello, I'm John. I play Ash. I also occasionally read things on videos on YouTube.
And it's so
and
good.
I do modding and stuff here on Twitch occasionally. Roses, I really enjoyed the session, both the conversations and also the everything that was happening at the end. Thorns, since Ash didn't lose all the stuff he rolled for this week, that was good. I appreciate that.
Right.
But also fuck you, Junie.
Yes.
But yeah, Rose's the whole session was great, every part of it. Extra XP. I'm actually going to give it to Lexi because of just the role playing, both how she was with Nemain and then how she was with Irene, just, you know, going back and forth between the way her character interacted with the two was really good. So that's where my vote goes.
Okay, well, I'm going to add up what you guys did for Discord, and plus with the extra points and everything. I'm going to say that Ash and Alexis, because you guys both got the vote, you guys give yourself 11 XP, and Adeline and Austin, you both get 10, and this is the end of XP.
Hey.
So whatever you've got, there you are.
Cool.
I love how
I'll take
Austin's
it.
actually counting. By the way, I'm Judy Von Esch. I hope you all had a great time. You can find me here. You can find me on my own channel. You can also find me on McStamper Studios every Wednesday night, where it's War Crime Wednesday. I can't even say it right. And then eventually,
Crime
fingers
Wednesday,
crossed
War Crime
soon,
Wednesdays.
on every other Thursday, you will find me on Revenos Archon for 7th Sea. And then you will also find me on Roll Call for DC by Night. I hope you all had a great one. Again, we're going to have so many people here next Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Probably crawl upside the ball. Think, oh my God, how can I do this?
Yeah, because we're adding 6 people to next week.
Yep.
Because it's the whole DC cast plus Erebus.
That's a lot of
Yep.
boxes.
Oh, we're just doing a screen cap of Zoom.
Yeah, because
That's
that's
already
how
been
my life been
discussed.
handled.
That's a lot of boxes.
Look, I don't talk
Can
about
we
my
use
box.
Classroom view.
Good
No-
luck, Judy.
no.
I've run 10-person games before, and
Oh, I
good
know.
luck.
This isn't even our first time running that many people.
Nope.
When
It'll be
was the last
fine.
time we had that many?
Don't worry about it.
Season 3?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's remembering a whole lot of stuff right now. But anyhow,
Mhm.
I hope you all see you guys all next Saturday. Have a great night and have a good week. Okay? Talk to you guys all later. See you.
Bye.
Bye.